You don't really have a brain, so your intelligence is like dumpster.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because the polymorph spell specifically states that if you polymorph something, it gains the intelligence and abilities of that thing. So yeah, if you polymorph someone or yourself into a basketball, you have the brains of a basketball. So
All right, DM, this is a great way to make a horror session. I'm just saying, like a
yeah, we're
Fae
just
turning
spitballing here.
just turning a whole village into a bunch of basketballs just because it's funny. That's just terrifying. And then you have rotting basketballs.
Oh, so like the nightmare version of Beauty and the Beast, where like
Yeah,
everyone turns into furniture, but like okay, like the new movie kind of did that, like the reboot that came out like years ago, or remake or whatever. Like they kind of play with that idea of like as the curse gets worse, like all of the servants start morphing more and more into whatever furniture they are, but like they never really went like all the way.
yeah,
Sounds like a great idea for a one shot.
But like
yes.
that's the thing though, like what if Belle just showed up like as like when the curse was just starting, like everyone's mostly human, but they just have like terrifying like limbs that like if they're like a lamp, like they just get really tall. Like what if Belle showed up then? Would she have stuck around? Who knows?
Eh, as long as it's got a face, people can empathize with it.
That's very true. I mean, people can empathize with things that don't even really have like all those people that love their Roombas and shit.
Pareidolia, the phenomenon where people see faces in things they don't actually have faces.
Yeah.
But there's also like the idea of like the uncanny valley, where it's like something that's almost human but not quite.
All right, so uh, get a little back on track here. So last time, last time on or with the Order of the Swan, which was 2 weeks ago at this point, because finals. Uh,
Ugh.
oh, what did I bring back? Bad memories.
I had literally 10 papers to write. It
Oof.
was it was a time, certainly.
I had a calc final.
It's like if you hate writing papers, no one ever get a literature and or history major or minor. Just don't do it.
Anyway. So I watched the Vierna v Raven fight. At least most of you did. And it turns out the Raven is a better fighter than Lady Vierna. Then Mellerin confided in a bunch of you, saying that your next opponents weren't there for the tournament, but were there to kill her. And say, let's kill them first. You tried to make it look like an accident, but then Melrun just had a Sacred Flame, a guy that was down. Um, and he actually
The
took them
cops
down
may or
pretty
may not
quickly.
be after us now.
At least Melrun, Audrey, Arson, and Sterabon. Apparently, Daewin stormed off.
Yes.
Uh, then Miss Livia gave, or no, not Miss Livia. Audrey gave Arson a lecture on why demons are bad.
A
Moreover,
lecture I very much needed.
yeah. Well, there's more of the intricacies of demon and the uh, great copy machine, as she put it, or no, the eldritch copy machine, as she put it. She also fangirled over Vienna, or at least tried not to. And those of you that were still in the tournament watched Fleur and her group take on Better Live and Better Dayhoon, and were successful.
They're broken.
And one of the final fights of the day was the Raven versus Turku the Terror. It was a bit of a fight, a bit of an interesting fight up until Turku cast Darkness. To which Fleur got all excited, started talking with her sisters about something. Once the fight was over, with the Raven being victorious, Fleur and her sisters, followed by Audrey and Arson, went and talked with the Raven. With Audrey discovering the little secret, which she told Arson. When the Vanderveens started walking off, Audrey said, "Arson, let's go get crepes." And Arson discovered that half his stash was stolen by a certain Hu Jing. He started running off back towards the Bear Brawler. But at least she paid him in cookies. And that is pretty much where we left off. So, everyone is everywhere within the city right now. So, let's start off with Daehun. What are you doing?
Well, there's been multiple fights since our fight, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so he probably has a divide of conflict and goes to the library.
Okay.
That sentence made no sense because I have not talked to anybody all day. Okay. So I'll just go to the library and ask about books in general. Just I'll walk up to the guy and ask literally, "Hello, I would like to read some books."
Oh, well, you're welcome to read any book that's here.
Is there a book about teaching people how to kill other people?
I'm pretty sure there's a duelist manual I can find around here somewhere.
Perfect. While he's trying to find it, quick question, my good sir.
Yes.
Do the police keep public records? And I don't mean like the bounty hunter police. I mean the literal, actual police.
I believe they do. And here's the book here's the section you're looking for.
Thank you. Would I just go to the police for those records?
Yes, you would.
Thank you.
Unless they're really old, in which case you might be able to find something here.
All right then. Okay, let's do... Daehoon is looking for a book about martial combat.
That is quite easy to find.
Okay.
You got quite a selection of books from a variety of duels to variety of fighting techniques. They
I'm looking
are
for stuff with spears.
spears. That is easy to find. There are several volumes on spear combat, both military formations and individual combat.
Perfect. Okay. I'm going to try to check these books out.
Easy to do. You've been here multiple times.
Sweet. All right. I wasn't sure if they'd trust me with them. Okay.
You just
When do
look
I
at
have
them and they're like, nah.
When do I have to have these back?
We prefer to have them by a week from today.
A week. Is there a way for me to keep them for longer?
Well, you could purchase them, though these aren't the cheapest books around. You can also always renew them, renew your borrowing.
Renew. Sounds like resurrection. I'll do that instead. I'll come back in a week with the books and tell you that I still have them, and then take them out again.
Very good, sir.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye. He's now going to go to the police station where his minions work.
Alright, so this actually pretty more along the lines of the city guards, but yeah, since you actually had to get jobs for these people, you know where it is, like
Sweet.
where they're stationed.
All right. I guess I'll just walk up to the front desk. Do they have a front desk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. What can I help you with, sir?
Hello. I was wondering if I could talk to someone of authority about the records of how you teach basic combat to your guards.
All right. Would you like an appointment?
It depends on how long that would take.
Well, considering everyone's over at the tournament, you're not going to be able to see him today, but you can get in. Looks like tomorrow at noon.
Okay. All right. That should be pretty simple. And then I guess another question for you specifically. How well trained are you guys at basically, I'll frame it simply, taking people down like me? Like if I were to attack someone, how many guards would it take to take me down, and how effective would you guys be at it?
My
For a
God.
friend.
For a friend.
Daehoon, should I roll a persuasion for this?
Yeah.
Because this is an insane question.
Well, we are not adventuring folk. Well, we are more hardy than commoners. We do have to rely on the other city guards, the one that's an acronym for the adventurers in retirement.
All right. Cool. Thank you very much. Oh, because I've already talked to you earlier. Sorry, I'm very sorry. I forgot your name. Mine's Daehoon, as you probably already know. How are my guys doing? The 8 that I brought in recently.
They're doing fine, if a little bit culture shocked.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Kind of ripped them from their homes. All right. Thank you very much. I'll be back tomorrow. About what time?
At noon.
Okay. Thank you very much. Daeun's going to put that in his mind because he doesn't have something to write with and is going to walk off.
And I think
Okay.
around at this time the tournament would be coming to an end.
All right. The blacksmith probably isn't open, is he?
A lot of shops were closed because seems like a lot of people were going to that tournament.
Okay, Daehoon will take a hint and go to the tournament to try to find a spear.
All right, we'll get back to that.
Got it.
Starabon, did you stay for the entire tournament? Ender, you there?
Sorry about that. I forgot I muted myself because I was laughing at what Dayoon was saying.
This question was insane. Like, do you think you could take me in a fight? Just asking.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, he would have stayed for the entirety of the uh show. Figure as much, seeing as how, you know, everyone is there. It's really no point in strolling around.
All right. And afterwards, presumably you guys all split up to go do your own things or watch from wherever you wanted to be.
Yeah. After, well, yeah.
Well, I only assume such because we were going off the premise that Arson and Audrey went off and sat alone.
Yeah, everyone did their own thing. So he enjoyed himself, and then if he has time, he'll go to the library.
All right.
Unlike,
So it would be decently late in the day. Not quite to sunset, but probably an hour and a half at most before sunset. When the tournament ends.
all right. And he'll quickly run in, grab a book on druid circles and their varying abilities and powers, and maybe a book on, let's do the circle of, what was it, stars?
Uh, Depends on what you're looking for. I believe we talked about Circle of Stars.
Yeah, he was interested in two circles, spore and that one. Yes, it was Circle of Stars.
All right.
So I guess he'd grab a book on the dragon star form
All right.
if he could.
Checking that out as well.
Yes. You'll be studying the ways of the various other druids.
Okay then.
At least trying to.
Okay. So Alex isn't going to be here for at least another 20 minutes.
What are we?
Arson, I think we're just going to say that you and Audrey got crepes and then you split up because she has things to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
Simply because Lunar is not going to be available this evening, and I don't feel comfortable playing other players' characters.
Which makes sense.
So we'll circle back to Daehun because for his search of a spear. Presumably, all of you, once you get done with whatever you're doing, you're going back to the Bear Brawler.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
And you would have been informed that you would be getting a dessert of some kind after the tournament. A cake if you were victorious, pie if you lost. So, but yeah. So you get back to the constructed amphitheater, and there are plenty of people still around. What you looking for specifically? Yeah. Yeah. Since I'm not hearing anything, Sarabon. So you got your book. You're heading back to
Hello?
the bear bar. Wait.
Yep.
Okay.
Back.
Victor, are you back?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, he's back.
Yes. Okay. Where did you guys cut off?
I was just saying that you got back to the amphitheater and plenty of people around. What are you doing?
Oh, Daehun's going to shout at the top of his lungs in a Daehun manner. Hello, everybody. I'm looking for a spear, and I'm willing to pay you for it. And that's it.
All right.
It's one way of doing things. I'm willing to pay for a spear.
If nobody comes up immediately, he's also going to shout, if you remember me, I'm the guy that lost in the first round.
Clearly,
Remember
he
me?
needs it. He
The
needs
loser?
better spears.
I didn't have a spear and I lost.
All right, so you don't have to say that. One of the people that was fighting earlier will come over to you, and you didn't stay long enough, so you don't know what group this guy's from.
Ah.
Right? You're that Daehun Stormbender, aren't you?
Yep, and I'm the worst version. The other guy that can turn into stuff, that wasn't me.
I was wondering why you were fighting 4 times today. I just thought that was kind of a quirk of a tier 3 team. Regardless, I have a spear I'm willing to give you. It's not magical or anything. We're not that experienced.
That's okay, I just need to have it.
There you go.
You're just giving it to me?
Well, let's just say I was very admiring. I admire you up until you lost.
Oh.
Daehun's eyes, behind, of course, his helmet mask, are gonna like gleam as he's looking at the guy and he looks up to the stars, if there are stars. If not, then he looks up to the sky and just nods his head and then looks down back at the guy. Thank you very much. What is your name?
Name's Jack from Misery's End.
Jack? I don't know many
from Misery's
people.
End. That's our group name.
All right. I don't know many people, Jack, but you are one of my favorite. Thank you very much. I hope to be in contact in the future. Daeun's going to grab the spear and sprint away.
So that should warrant like at least like an athletics check. Just like grab it and then run?
I mean, he did already hand it to me.
Yeah, he already handed
I
the
mean,
spear.
okay, that's true.
Yay.
Just an absolute crazy stunt.
You know what? Why didn't we ever think that Daehoon was at all like somewhat put together? He's probably the most insane out of any of us.
That is kind of the thing about the Haunted One background.
Yep. He is mostly insane.
Uh, I think another thing that you might not have gotten was that Tong would have informed you that you would be served dessert at the Bear Brawler after the tournament.
Okay, then Daehoon will sprint right to it, clanging all the way.
Clank, clank.
Arson's inside and he could just hear like it sounds like as though there's like a metal suit running. He looks outside and he sees Daehoon. He's like, "Oh, that's exactly what it is."
Yeah, he's sprinting in like the Zeus pose with the spear. He's just doing that. It looks like he's gonna throw the thing at any second.
I also that happens while you're getting crepes.
Oh no.
While you're getting crepes, Arson.
Yum.
Arson's just worried about the crepes at this point.
Well, I mean, originally, I think he would just buy crepes and then go back to the Bear Brawler.
Alright. So, you got your crepes and you saw Daehoon run by in the direction of the Bear Brawler.
Yeah. I guess he's gonna try to run and catch up to Daehoon.
Alright.
He's just gonna be like, "Hey, bud, where'd you get the spear? I thought all the shops were closed."
Oh, sorry. Trying to edit that. I got it from a man named Jack. He's the best person in the world except for that dragon. The dragon, his name is Lothtor. He's the best dragon and is around 300 years old. Best dragon. Jack is the best guy, though. Daehoon is literally rambling.
Arson is just like nodding while running and eating crepes at the same time.
And I think all three of you would arrive at the Bear Brawler around the same time. So, when you get to the Bear Brawler, and I don't think I have the map quite set up for this just yet. I actually should have done that while I was thinking about it.
Odd. It's okay. I don't actually care.
Not yet, you don't.
All right, here we go. Here's my new thing. There we go.
Actually, you can stay there. Maybe you temporarily you move into that room. There. Who else needs to be moved? Silvar, Vierna, Libertas, Turku. You can actually go outside for the moment. Okay, you're not there yet. Everyone else goes in there. Chomper, you go in there too. Alright, so hold on while I just do one more quick thing, and then you will be brought over to the Bear Brawler map.
Got it.
Where are they? There they are. Nope, that's the wrong map. And So, you get to the bear brawler, and inside you see Ramina, and as well as a big hairy creature. Kind of looks like a bear.
Oh,
And it looks like Ramina is kind of backing away from it. Miss Olivia's there too, but she looks kind of high at the moment.
no.
Like, damn it, Myth Livia, have you also been stealing my weed stash?
So there's a bear, and I have a spear. And there's
Daehun,
only
But
one
we talked
logical.
to it
let's
first.
consider other options first.
Daehun is
Like-
going to gently lay down his spear next against the bar and go up to the bear and put out his hand for a shake.
I meant I talked to it. I'm the blasted druid here.
It's like, you know what? I'll give him this.
He's suicidal.
Hello.
So it's, I may put it more succinctly. It's like physically looks like a bear, but it's standing on its hind legs, and it looks like it has thumbs. It also has a great sword on its back, and is wearing pants.
Yeah, that's. I try to shake his hand.
What's up, big boy?
Also,
Dude.
this token is representing the bear.
Oh, all right. Hello, sir. Or probably, maybe, hello.
That's not. Yeah, that's safe.
Hello there.
No.
You're either a brave or stupid man.
I prefer to go for a combination.
He's stupid.
Like,
Hey.
Arson and Sturbot are just like, dumb.
I have average intelligence.
That,
Okay.
That's sure.
Okay. Hello. It's just that I've always revered your kind, and kind of wish I was one of yours, but I have a demon instead, and that's kind of its own kind of problem. So,
What do you think this
a werebear.
being is?
Arson literally can't believe what he's hearing.
Okay.
A werebear. Am I wrong?
Okay.
Dahun doesn't know.
Not entirely.
Wow.
I am a bit shamed that you found me like this.
Well, you're chilling in the middle of a blasted tavern.
I mean, yeah, but if you didn't want to be found, like, this is like the last place you should go.
Yeah.
I thought I could keep it under control, but obviously raging during the tournament, I lost control.
I see. So it's like a rage-induced thing rather than like, I don't know, full moons or whatever.
Full
Or is it
moons
like,
are still a problem.
both. Even worse. I mean, maybe not worse, depending on your outlook on it.
You already know who I am, though you may not recognize me as I am.
I mean, your pants are similar.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me.
El Rahil.
Come on, man. You didn't recognize Elrail? Yeesh.
Uh, it's like, oh yeah, you've done something with your turning into a bear. Yeah, I see it now.
Or, uh, but it's secondly, I have no idea who the heck Elverio is. But
He's a cook.
oh, he's the cook.
Yeah, he's the cook.
Oh,
One of the
Oh,
ship's
bud,
cooks.
do you need to calm down? You want, like, I don't know, some lavender oil or what
enough
else is
beer to
calming?
drop a tanker ship.
Lo-fi beats?
Would you even know this?
What is a loafing beat?
It's
Don't
where
worry
it's
about
a
it.
beat for making
Liv
bread.
introduced me to it. It's
A
fine.
bread making beat. Oh, I've always wanted to hear those.
Oh dear.
I'll have to have that.
Well, Arson can help you with that, I'm sure.
Oh, hey, arson. Daeun's going to start interrogating you about songs about making bread.
Oh, he is now?
Yeah, and Daeun's just going to stay out of the picture so everybody else do stuff.
Songs about making bread?
Yeah, loafing beats.
Oh, I see. I understand. Well, Daehoon, let me tell you.
Ah, dear.
And this is the point where Arson is just absolutely just gonna make shit up because he thinks it's funny.
Yeah. You also notice that Ramina kind of looks terrified. For good reason.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just a bear guy. It's probably one of the least intimidating people we've met.
Say dragons rank up there in the more intimidating specter.
Been working for a
Hey,
lichen, working with a lichen for months.
means he has good control. What do you know? Now try working with an actual bear for a couple of months. That's where things get dicey. Or wolf, more like a wolf. But hey, if he's a good cook, it means he's a good cook.
Why the heck is there a werebear in this tavern?
Guys, he's the cook. Congratulations. You may need to
Yeah,
shave
it's
before he
just a
starts
cook.
cooking again.
It's like, God, you won't even know how much we have to spend on hairnets for this guy.
it's insane the cost. You should. Yeah,
But
that's why his
damn,
food's so
if he can't
expensive.
cook a good salmon.
Oh,
Ah,
I just
great.
saw a
The
character.
person I want to talk to is high.
Yep.
Wonderful.
And you get to deal with us. How wonderful. It's a
Yeah,
treat.
your new best friends.
How
Yeah, Arson's
incomprehensible.
telling me about bread.
Ah, yes, the loaf beats.
The loaf.
Very important to the bread making process.
Bread, 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 bread. Daeun's going
That's
to go to his room. He doesn't have a
okay.
room anymore. He moved out. Daeun is not going to go to his room and just sort of sit awkwardly in the corner after trying to go up the stairs.
Oh, that's so sad. What
Okay,
happened to your room?
so let me ask two of you about your little group. What is the hierarchy like?
I'm the boss.
No, he's not.
Oh, Daehoon, you wish.
Daeun wishes he knew stuff, but he doesn't.
We're more
And
like
I'm learning stuff, he
four.
says, opening a book about spears.
We're
you're
more like
looking at it
five
upside
roommates who
down.
just sort of
Shut up.
follow each other, but don't really have the same goals.
Really, because Miss Olivia refers to you as the quote paid end quote intern.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
yes. That's a hilarious part of working with her. That's a hilarious part.
So she is also referred to as Order of the Swan LLC. So is that like you're actually a company or what?
Uh,
technically,
We're an
That's
adventuring crew. That's it.
yeah. We deal with uh you know, tasks and the like.
The occasional dragon and the occasional burnt up remains of the fight because we can't fight dragons too well.
The occasional cult, the occasional organization,
Okay, the cult was horrible because someone burned down the blasted cult's headquarters, with me still inside.
yeah, so
Not exactly there.
Why? What is it? What do you want?
You want to chat to the uh, liaison of the group? She's currently sitting in the corner house all gay because she got into someone's weed supply.
Look, I try to keep it under lock and key, but whenever I try to, I'm always high and I always forget.
And this is why we have issues when we go fight something, because someone's always high. Or we just forget specific things like how to kill a mummy. There's still 3 mummies sitting somewhere in excruciating pain.
Look, they have their lives, I have mine. I
It's
don't
not
judge
much of a
anyone's
life when you have no
lifestyle.
bones.
It's just like if they want to be in an existential dread existence, that's their choice that we put them in.
Sure.
Okay, you hothead, I'm gonna want to talk with you later.
Wait, what?
Are you talking to me?
No.
No, you're the insane guy.
I'm
Small difference.
literally the hothead. He's just pointing at his hair.
And the water arm, which we
Yeah,
still
but
can't
that's
use.
not an expression. Oh, water arm over there. Oh, he's wishy-washy. Ah, did it.
I have ways. Well, I could say some things, but you wouldn't like.
About this time, Melorun arrives.
Hey, Melaroon, did you not get arrested for definitely murdering that guy?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Wonderful.
I was too busy making sure that I wasn't being followed here.
Oh,
In a
yeah.
tiny bit.
Sorry, we all kind of went and did our own things. I have crepes left, though, if you want some.
Isn't that Fox going to make us something?
I supposedly. Guess we lost horribly.
Yeah, Tong, you were gonna make us pies because we lost.
Tong is currently behind the counter. That you hear like the sound of what you could probably guess is the sound of a fox gnawing on a piece of meat.
Tong? Urson's just gonna go and peek over the counter.
Yeah, Tong is like gnawing at probably a vole.
Tong, no!
So will be foxes.
You hear in your mind, because she's telepathic. This is my payment.
I mean, I guess that's true. I guess it keeps the fools out.
For sure.
Miss Olivia paid me this to get you that stuff. Or to get her that, your stash.
Okay.
Also, you're going to have to do better with your lock and keys. Hiding under the doormat is pretty obvious.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that I managed to go that far. Most of the time, I don't even do that much.
Favorite
There
thing
was one
about my
time when I
doormat
kept the
is
lock and
the
key, like I
traps
kept the
under it.
key just in the lock. That was embarrassing. I lost a lot of weed that day.
That's the only thing you own.
I know. That's why it's embarrassing.
You might
I
need
really
to go
should
to
just
a
start
health
selling
group.
it though, like instead of letting people just steal it. Nah. That's more Liv's chick.
Oh, well, I guess since you're here, I should probably go get started on that pie.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Here, I'll help you with my loaf beats.
Oh, good God.
Uh, nah. I think you'll do fine out here. Alright, she'll stand up in her fox form, walk over to the door, which will open by itself, and she'll go in.
I know
Arson's
you're
just
doing
like, huh,
things.
didn't know she could do that.
I wish I could do that in my animal forms.
Creepy weirdos.
Daehoon, you have no right.
Says the insane guy.
Yeah.
Daehoon is currently standing up, looking at a book of how somebody's holding a spear and is holding his spear in the same way and
You
shifting
throw
position.
that spear. I swear to all that's holy. Yeah, well, just go throw the
You mean
spear
nature?
outside.
Oh,
Um,
I'm not going to throw the spear. I'm just holding it in a certain position.
If you drop it on your foot, I'll laugh.
Okay.
If you drop it on someone else's foot, you get kicked out of the bar.
What if I heal their foot?
Depends on how much you apologize.
Daehoon is going to put down his visor and just keep doing his stuff.
alright.
His helm of solitude, I see.
Yeah, he's having a very hard time reading. It's like he has to hold the book at a weird angle.
Like, it's also dark,
Reading,
so he has to, like, hold it up to the light.
Yeah.
So, while all this has been going down, Elrahil has been slowly reverting back to his humanoid form. Though he still looks very much like a bear.
So you just need to shave every once in a full moon. You'll be fine as a cook. I'm sure.
Oh, wait. Hey, Elderhill.
Yes.
Can you be hurt by things that aren't silver or magical? Like, if I were to chuck this spear at you, would you take any, damage? Would you be hurt?
I think if you chuck a spear at anyone, they'd be hurt unless they're
I
a
mean, I
dragon,
guess
in
it
which
depends
case
on
they'd
how well
be
you chuck it.
really angry.
But I mean,
I am a barbarian. It wouldn't do much to me anyway.
oh, okay.
A
Never
barbarian
mind.
who cooks, that's a unique combination in some parts. Except,
Survivalists.
Well, look, now you know why I want to look for people with lycanthropy. See if I can cure this.
If I get powerful enough, I'll see what I can do.
or
Like,
I guess maybe a paladin could have a chance.
Welcome, Alex.
No.
Hey,
I mean, you can live your life, do what you want to do, but I'm just saying, if I had the ability to turn into like a raging war bear, that would be an opportunity I would not pass up.
But yeah, I
you
didn't pass
you
it up, okay?
multiple different elements all at the same time.
Imagine all of those elements, but as a bear.
Yeah,
Daehoon.
think about the
Imagine
bear
the
trying to take over your
possibilities.
mind.
A bear with flaming fur, that'd be an interesting sight.
I mean,
Exactly. See, he gets it.
yeah,
A bear with a water arm, a stone chest, and flaming head would certainly be quite the sight to see.
Oh my god. If I like terrorize like a random village, I'm sure I could convince them to worship me as a minor god.
And then and then you get murdered by a god.
No.
Slow down.
Damn it, my hubris. What a way to go, though.
I mean, that's
Just a
probably how
massive
it'd go.
lightning bolt
Okay,
from the
that's it.
sky, kaboom.
Arson just like pulls out a little book. It's like a to-do list, and he's like, "If turn into a war bear, uh, attack random village, become god, get killed by God. Alright, now I have my plans ready if that ever happens.
How you
So
know
we have a person who's actively looking to become a lycanthrope. Wonderful.
and a deity. Actually, two of those.
I mean, there's one right there. You just have to convince them to give you the curse.
Let's get
No.
bitten by him.
I would turn into like
Oh no.
Mordu. I would be a demon bear.
You're not a demon any longer.
Oh, come on. It still talks to me. Have I told you guys that? It still talks to me?
I thought we exiled the dang thing.
Yes, but it can still get inside my head, and it showed me people screaming.
How wonderful. Isn't that like a standard environment down under?
Yes.
You
And
might
in
need
my
to
head.
go back to therapy, Dagon.
I went to therapy once. It was
I'm
very
sure the
nice.
therapist
Well,
needed
that's
therapy
probably
afterward.
why you only went once. You have to be consistent with it.
Well, yeah, but it's not exactly like you go once and you're fixed type thing. It's
How about
kind of
this?
like a
How about
thing you
this?
gotta work on.
Gorza, if you can give me a magical link to a therapist, I will go regularly.
I
I'm
don't
sure
know
the
how to do magic,
therapist would
but
have
Ha! Then shut up.
extreme
Is the pie ready?
problems.
Well, when I'm not a bear, I essentially can function as your therapist. I have, at least until she spreads the word, been that for the crew.
Okay. Then
It's wonderful.
I will come to you on a regular basis, and as long as you don't give me werebearness. Werebear.
That's
Where
only
is
when
the
he's
bear?
and not in control of himself. He
Anyway,
seems to
all
have
right.
excellent control of himself then,
Okay,
which
sweet.
is
Well,
impressive.
we're waiting for pie.
Gorza, what have you been doing since the conclusion of the tournament?
Since the conclusion of the tournament, I forgot her name, but I would be studying the name of I'd be studying the goddess that Liv worships because she turned me on to the idea of religion, and it's something I've never encountered, and I'd like to learn more.
No. Why?
Because it's intriguing.
We're going to go
No, I
from
don't mean
50% of the
religion.
party to two-thirds. Yeah, 2/3 of the party to being religious. Unless
I mean,
Starabon has secretly been following a deity this entire time and I haven't known about it.
He basically is
have you
one
checked
already.
my character sheet? I could have sworn I chose a goddess.
I haven't done it in a while. The only character sheet that I've taken a look at recently is Arson's.
Oh, I didn't
I
put
mean,
it on this sheet. Never mind.
being atheistic in a world like this is a feat. It is something.
It's quite a feat. If, well, he's atheistic, I guess.
I mean, you can always retcon things.
True.
Yeah.
I just have to know about it.
Yeah, I just have to
Surprise.
know about
Retcon my
it too,
palette
and that would
styles.
require me finding the old sheet I used to make him.
Arson has
And
actually been
that's
a Jehovah's
long
Witness this entire time.
No.
Arson, no!
ago.
It
Don't go
is
down
the
that
long
retcon.
con.
New idea for us to go on an adventure to save him from the cult.
It's just like he like escapes one cult and he's like, "Oh, these Jehovah's Witnesses guys are really nice to me. I can't wait to join." It's just like the be right back from JoJo.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
All right.
Somehow, someone's going to find my notes. Like, some Jehovah's Witness is going to find my notes, and then they're going to do what the Flat Earth Society did to Sam Riegel. Like, give him honorary membership.
Oh no, Arson really is gonna be a Jehovah's Witness. No!
Well, because, Sam Riegel's latest character doesn't believe the world that they're in is round. So the Pirate Society's like, good job to Matt Mercer and Sam Riegel for realizing the truth.
It's like, no, guys, it's supposed to be a joke. Oh no.
So at that moment,
Yeah.
they realized.
It's like, well,
Okay.
All right, so, yeah. After a minute or two, a bunch of people would come into the tavern, and you would recognize a few judges from today's tournament, as well as some guards.
Ooh, guard. Do any of them look like the captain?
No.
Oh,
Sure, they're not here for you, Dahoon.
I
And
know.
if I check correctly, I don't think I killed anyone, so I'm good.
And,
I have
Okay,
no
well,
intention
Daeun's
of
just going to
killing
be in the
them
corner shanking the air. So, if that's suspicious,
Bad man going nutso in the corner.
shank, shank, shank.
Chains are meant to be tamed. It's more like spear, and hope no one notices.
this is most of them. And a few others. Is that a Lycan over there?
No, he's just a super hairy cook, okay?
yeah.
He looks
He
like
just
that
has a
all the time.
condition.
Let's see, where's my deception?
Do that with advantage because you got a number of people helping you.
Like, everyone is just absolutely like.
Good God.
Okay, thank goodness.
The 26 just
Yeah.
beats everything.
Right. And they go over towards Melrun. This one in particular, we know for sure that she killed one of the contestants while they were down.
What?
You weren't there to hear and you wouldn't know. You left early.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you could have redeemed yourself.
I didn't want to be an accessory to a crime. Oh well. Daeun's going to walk over to the party that's like right here, probably.
Yes.
Okay, so how's this going to go down?
First of all, you're going to plead your case, and then we're, depending on what your side of the story, will take you, those involved, to the jail.
Okay. I was not there.
I know you
Have a
weren't
good
there.
evening. I'm also pretty sure she's not technically a part of our group. She's more honorary, if anything. She's a psychopath that did. Daeun's going to stop talking and just walk over here.
Mitsulavia
It's
forced
like
me to
a-
sign a contract.
What? No. Come on. You're the worst.
It's Live always. I mean, yeah, Live always does contracts.
Okay, never mind. As the second senior member of the current Order of the Swan, yes, I guess she is part of our party. Though I'm sure that we could probably take care of this out of court. I'm not. Yeah.
Well, if you plead the case,
Well, what do you all have to say for yourselves? You murdered 6 people in front of essentially the entire city.
Wait, guys, you murdered 6 people.
I did not say I did no
Okay.
killing.
Wait,
What?
listen.
See, the most insane guy here did the most sane path and walked away, which is kind of hilarious.
Wait, well, guys, okay, what happened?
Okay, so basically, assassins were trying to kill Melrune, and so they were gonna be our next competition in the ring, right? So, we kind of thought, why not kill 6 birds with one arena match? and just kill them because then they couldn't kill us, right? We were gonna try to make it look like an accident with, a fire tornado and like a little bit of blade work until Melrund essentially did sacred fire on a guy who was clearly down, blowing our entire cover. So now they know we're murderers?
Dahoon
You
face
guys are
palms about
murderers.
halfway through this. What you
If they
just
were
did,
murderers, then it's not. I mean, if they were assassins, then it's not really murder, is it?
Yeah, you know what? Okay, we'll use that in court.
no, look, it
You
was
just
self-defense.
confessed to
It
the
was
entire
self-defense.
blessed thing in front of
Yeah,
like 50
okay, it
people.
was self-defense.
No, it was
We didn't
self-defense
mean to
until you
do
try
it.
to make their murders look like an accident. You can't. All right, officer, I'm willing not to go to jail for these idiots, but you can take them if you want to.
What? No,
Do you have
I'm not
any?
going anywhere until I can
Please
speak to a
don't
lawyer.
bring me.
Do you have any
Please
evidence
don't.
to support your accusations that they
Do
were
you have
trying to
any
kill one?
evidence to support your accusations?
They have
Yeah,
6
they
dead
have like
bodies.
5,000 witnesses.
Again,
Dead
can't prove that
bodies.
we killed them. That could have been
They
something
had
else.
5,000 witnesses the entire bloody time.
We also
I
have your
don't know. I don't think
confession.
anyone saw anything.
You
They're
literally
sad too.
just said it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, look. They were
I killed no one.
assassins. It was self-defense, right, Arson?
Well, wait, okay, why doesn't like, this isn't even really related to me. We didn't kill anyone. Melvin was the person who killed someone straight out. Why don't you talk to her?
Well, obviously you knew about it, and you are also part of the combatants.
Nope, I did not know anything about this.
You just
You
You are
admitted to it.
lying.
I don't think I
categorically.
did, actually.
Okay.
Look, officers, there was a bit of a verbal brawl between all of them before the fight, and the only thing I know is there was an elvish. One of you is an elf. Surely you understand what they're saying. Hold on a moment.
It wasn't directed at me. I don't know a lick about this.
Since at least one of you's an elf, and Turku will put his hand to his head and pull out what looks to be a silvery thread. And say, "Here, take a look at that."
Oh,
And I will be back because I'm getting summoned to dinner.
okay.
Have fun
Man.
discussing things amongst yourselves for a few minutes.
Good old unshaven Carver magic spells. Love those books.
So, are we just basically going to group huddle to figure out what we're going to do about this
Yes.
situation?
Screw puddle over by arson.
Okay, so Arson's going to wait until everyone's just like group huddled around him, and then he's going to be like, guys, okay, this will be an unpopular idea, but what if we just kill him?
I'm not letting you kill the employers of my minions.
God damn it.
You can survey your sentence.
Yeah. Arson.
I think
Just because
we're
I didn't
probably-
want Melrin to get, like, murdered, and also I wasn't the only one there.
I did no murdering. You must remember,
That's
I
true.
only did this for the fight.
Well, you were an accessory to murder, though.
Yeah, you're an accessory to murder. Let's be honest. The fact of the matter is that if one of us goes down, all of us are going down, because you
Except
can
for
bet
me.
your ass that they could definitely arrest the rest of us for literally all of the crimes that we do on a constant basis.
Let's not
Except for
talk about any of those.
Okay, look. I think our best bet is to go along with this for a little while. We have enough money to probably bribe literally everyone, and if we don't, then I have 8 people in the police force.
And like, come on, Miss Livia is literally a succubus from like hell. She must know a good lawyer.
She is a
probably is
He
a
lawyer.
lawyer.
is the lawyer.
Exactly. So if she can't be our lawyer, you know.
Yeah, but that's not really fun. I mean,
Oh,
could you
I'm sorry,
imagine?
You don't
Dahoon.
want to. You don't
You're
want to
right. I
fight this
wasn't thinking
law.
about how fun my plan was gonna be.
All right, look, you either have bribing, which could get us into the higher circles of society, or you have a prison escape, which could be a massacre.
I have
Or
been
you could
Going
have
to
successful in
Liv.
court,
escaping prisons up to this point.
going to court is not as fun.
No,
I
but
will
it's
say.
hilarious to listen to Liv.
It's really unfortunate that Liv is currently blitzed out of her mind right now. I'll take the fall for that one, guys. My bad.
Should stop smoking that stuff before you die.
Hey, look, I'm 16. I got like a couple years
Wait,
left.
you're 16? I thought you were.
I mean, I probably had a birthday from like when I ran away to now, but calendars aren't exactly something that I keep.
You tend to burn everything.
Yeah, yeah, he gets it.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Alright. So
cool.
one of the guards takes the silvery thread and takes Lance. Yeah, it does look like they were going to kill each other regardless of the situation. Huh.
Oh, so
And you're saying that they have a bounty on her?
Um,
Apparently.
Used to. Can't have a bounty on her if you're uh, AFK for life.
Well, look, just because those bounty hunters are gone doesn't mean that whoever sent them in the first place isn't going to send more.
Ooh, new trick
Someone
that I
mind?
see.
Would someone mind explaining to me why they were bounty hunters to begin with?
Someone put a bounty on what's her name's head, and now we gotta deal with bounty hunters who want to cash in the bounty.
She's part of the party.
Yep,
yes.
Okay.
most unfortunately. Otherwise, we
yeah.
would just probably hang her out to dry.
I mean,
Unless,
Well,
considering like what the situation we're in right now, like we're not exactly like saving her from her situation
Yeah.
or
No.
like
Oh.
usually,
prolonging
yeah,
the inevitable.
and you can thank Daehoon for inviting me in.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I
Daehoon.
If anything,
I
Daehoon, yeah, this is kind of your fault. Like in a weird roundabout way.
I see people in need. I try to help them. I obviously should be more heartless than this.
Yes.
That
That's
is
what is
absolutely the
expected.
lesson you should take away from this.
Yeah. Who knows? They might have bounties on their heads.
I don't think we're in the wrong because they were assassins.
It's like, congratulations, Melroond. You're kind of grandfathered in the system. Having said that, if we were to just meet you right now, God, we would throw you to the curb so fast.
We will look into things further. You're not going to be arrested just yet until we confirm things one way or another.
Cool.
Because, like, okay, give it straight to us. If they were assassins, just like straight up, would we be in trouble at all?
If they were successful in killing her, yeah, then they would be in the wrong. However,
Okay,
as the
but
way
since
we
they
see
didn't kill
things,
her, it's like nebulous.
yes.
Ah, great.
Cool.
And they will all leave.
Thank you, Turku, again for saving our butts. And
Yeah, don't thank me
Alright,
just
guys,
yet.
time to flee the country.
yeah.
Nah, I have something I want to talk with you first.
Oh no.
Fine. I just want to read a book.
Now you can go ahead and read your book. I want to talk with the flamehead over there.
Okay.
Cool.
Daehyun's gonna go outside and start throwing things.
Wait, that's not reading. Wait.
gonna
As
read
Like,
you're
reading has
out.
become way more involved.
as you're leaving, Daewon, the smell of pie catches your nose, and Melrun comes out with pie.
Dash. He dashes over here. Hits the
Like a fucking cartoon character.
yeah. Hits the bar running, spills some drinks. Pie.
I didn't know you were so enthusiastic about pie, Dayton.
So much better than cake.
Wonderful.
Fucking
It's like-
Maybe I
sucks.
can teach
It's
you
like, why do we have
a,
to pit two bad bitches against each other?
maybe I can teach you, what was it? A recipe for good berry pie.
That would be great. He does.
Give you enough energy to just run across an entire nation.
Yeah.
Lembus pie. Alright, so, Arson, are you all suspicious about what the pie is, considering what you heard from Melrun last session?
Right. I guess because of the police thing, I guess he would be kind of on edge. And when it comes to Melrune, like if Tong was the one, but since it was Melrune,
Oh, no, not Melrun, Tong. Considering what Tong said last session.
oh,
She said,
what exactly?
So you asked what kind of pie, and she said it's a secret to everyone.
Oh,
You have Daehyun ready to eat something that might be magical.
Lauren?
yeah, I guess he would. Can he
Um,
do like an insight check into the pie?
You can do it to Melrun.
Just like vibe check the pie. Let's see.
You must understand the pie.
Damn, I guess he's just straight up like fuck yeah, pie. And he chose Tong. Tong's great.
Yeah, pie looks good.
Pie.
Are there voles in this? If that's the case, I'll switch to my wolf form.
Oh. Daehyun did a thing.
Daehoon, good job doing a thing.
So first of all, the pie looks to be apple pie.
Yes.
Yes, the best pie.
But when she's cutting a piece out for Arson, you notice that she mouths some words and has a bit of a hand motion before giving it to Arson.
Arson, wait! And he's gonna throw himself on the table and smash the pie in the process. Slam!
If you want to take a shower in pie, do it elsewhere.
Don't eat the
And not
pie,
with
Arson!
ours.
He's gonna grab him by his shirt. Don't eat the pie, it's magical.
It's like, dude, what?
She was gonna poison you with food.
See, that's the best
He's-
part of it. That's the best way of going. Unless, of course, the poison happens to be torturous, which is fun.
Don't worry, Arson. I saved you. The pie is now against my rib cage. It can't
Dude,
hurt
I was
you.
gonna eat that.
If
know,
it's
maybe you should
Shanksy in
have
your rib
faced-
cage, you'll be most hilarious.
Hey, Daehun,
Yeah,
could you roll me a wisdom save?
sure.
Oh god.
12. Oh, sorry. So that plus
4,
Whatever
which is
my-
20.
okay, 20.
Alright, let me check one thing real quick. And your no, not that.
I saved Arson.
Yeah, thank you.
We have to get a better relationship between these two characters.
So you met the DC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that doesn't mean you get to be polymorphed into a mouse.
So I'm just a person?
Yep.
Okay, good.
So,
So without any effect, he's going to turn around to Tong and be like, so, what was the thing?
prestidigitation. I was going to make the slice of pie taste like cinnamon.
Oh,
That'd
thank
be
you.
most unfortunate.
Arson, I'm very sorry. I kept you away from some cinnamon butterscotch pie.
Oh
Could
no.
could you use some prestidigitation on the pie that is now on my ribcage area, just to get rid of it?
Alright. She'll wave her hand, say a few words, and the pie will disappear from your armor.
Thank you, Tong. You're the best. He's gonna jump down and I guess try to eat some pie.
Tong will serve you another slice of pie, Arson. And this time she'll do the magic out in the open.
Okay. I think Arson at this point is pretty miffed about the whole thing. While he does know that it's magic, is there a chance that he can do like an arcana check to make sure it is indeed the spell she says it is?
Yes.
Okay. I only have like a 1 in this. Okay.
Oof.
It was prestidigitation.
Okay. So Arson, at that point, because his insight check basically failed and his arcana check maybe was a success. Maybe at this point she really did just do press whatever. I can't say it. He's just gonna take a bite of pie.
It tastes like cinnamon. Like apple pie with cinnamon.
Mmm,
fresh.
this is great, Tong.
Like fresh right out of the oven kind of deal.
Oh yeah.
Like even more so than it already is.
I want some.
Here, Gorza. He's just gonna take a slice of pie and give it to Gorza.
Oh, my favorite.
Do
Daehyun,
they have pies in the orc camps?
Which ones?
I guess the one that Gorza came from.
No,
Yeah.
it's a new thing for me. And it's my new favorite thing, apparently.
Okay. You're like my favorite immediately.
I mean, you probably
It's one
had
I've
some
ever had.
pie. You probably had some pie on your way over.
I suppose. Is that a thing that is commonly ate as a snack?
As a snack, probably not.
Pretty common dessert, though.
all right.
Nah, if you think this is good, you should try my pumpkin pie.
Well,
Now,
Daehyun being sad, he smashed a piece of pie, so he's not gonna take any more else. He's not gonna have any at all.
Daehoon.
It's
Arson
not
is
too
like
late.
Arson's like tearing up. He like saves a slice for Daehoon with a note that's
Aww.
like, "Thanks for saving me." Heart.
Daehyun's gonna nod at him and eat the pie.
now, I will say the only reason why I had you make the save like just out of the blue is because your back was to her and your attention was kind of focused on Arson Dehun. The rest of you
Yeah.
will have seen Tong trying to cast a spell. And then getting a bit of a pouty face when the spell didn't take hold.
Let's go. Dayun is oblivious and eating some really good pie.
Is Tong actually evil, guys?
What? No, I'm not evil. I'm good. Just
That's
chaotic.
gonna be a-
mean, didn't she kidnap Arson?
Is
Yeah,
she the
he
one who
was making a
kidnapped us?
mistake.
I mean, well, I was trying to save my friend. It's complicated.
Oh, is that what you're trying to do? I thought you were just trying to look for money.
I don't care about money. Money's the least of my concerns. I was trying to find a diamond so that we could do a resuscitation spell.
That's pretty.
You know, for a literal pile of garbage who is my best friend.
Oh yeah, I was trying to. I was trying to capture him because that thing was interesting. Didn't know it was sentient. And then I accidentally killed it.
Good for you.
Whoopsie.
Good. That's a good thing. You've contributed to the world.
Yes.
I take it the high one created that thing.
Yes.
It looks like it
It
did
was
all
not
of you a
love.
favor by unofficially joining you as your cook.
Absolutely. I was so scared of beans.
Yeah. Scared of beans, eh? And she'll. You need not worry about that anymore, and she'll slide over Cookie.
Yes.
Whatever.
All right. Wait. So we have 3 cooks now.
Oh no, I'm not officially part of you. Those three are actually. Those two are your ship's cooks.
Okay.
I suppose you could moreover consider me a baker.
Baker.
Just
As
don't
long
ask
as you
me
don't.
to write anything. Apparently my handwriting is terrible.
Okay.
Really
Mine
nice
is
baking.
pretty good.
I mean, if you want an example of my handwriting, she'll put down a piece of paper on the counter, and you can't make heads or tails of it. Like, you can't even tell if it's in common or not. It's that bad.
He's gonna give himself an aneurysm trying to figure this out. It will take up the rest of his night. Okay.
So, when you're going about the rest of your evening, Turku will call Arson over.
Yeah, man? What's up?
Go ahead, take a seat. My not really friend.
Woof.
As you wish, my not really friend, as he sits down.
Oh, like, I would hesitate to call Miss Olivia a friend, and that's purely because she fangirled over me, and that we are both warlocks. Now, from what I hear, you technically don't have ownership of your soul.
I thought I did. It's right here, see? And he, holds out the gem that his soul is in.
Yes, but apparently that soul is still destined to go to the Nine Hells once you're dead.
God damn it, Miss Olivia.
How would you like to have complete ownership of your soul?
Okay. I would like that, but I have a feeling that this might lead to other things that I don't like. I tend to have a habit of signing contracts that end up not being good for me. That's how I lost my soul.
Uh, well, you are right. This does involve a contract, but nothing besides the ownership of your soul really needs to change with this. And he'll take out a decently sized bunch of papers and put them on the table.
Oh god, Arson's number one nemesis. Paperwork.
All I need you to do is sign these, and by tomorrow you will have complete ownership of your soul. You won't necessarily need that gem. It will be completely yours and will go wherever it will go when you die. If you die.
Okay.
If you don't have a
So
religion, then it'll go to the soul wall. If you have a religion, it'll go to wherever god you follow.
when Turku says soul wall, Arson eyes start twitching, but he can't really notice because of the sunglasses. Let's see. So Arson sees this mountain of paperwork in front of him. I think I'm gonna roll a d20 to see whether or not he reads it. 1 being just signs immediately, 20 being he actually bothers to read the text. Ten.
In
I'd like to think he skims it. What does Arson gather after skimming the pages?
A lot of legal jargon.
Oh boy.
Something something Order of the Swan, something something Turku the Terror, something something legal jargon, legal jargon.
Okay. Oh no. Arson's like, you know what? I think I am going to sleep on it. Can I do that? Can I just take this with me and sleep on it?
I'll say you can
Not that it
sleep
isn't a
on it.
great offer. I just need time to think about it, you know.
You can sleep on it, but I'll be keeping these.
Okay. Great.
Hey, collects the papers, puts his feet up on the table, pulls out his book of shadows and begins reading it.
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go get more pie. I'll be right back. Tong.
Yes.
Okay, so Turku the Terror. He pretty much lives up to his name, right? He's not exactly a trustful individual.
I mean, he lives up to his word. I mean, he is, as they say, lawful evil.
Oh, wonderful. Like the evil part in that. I don't know, man. I just feel like as though if I were to sign that contract, something bad's gonna happen. I mean, I'm pretty much up to 2 for 3 on that.
Do you want me to go talk with him?
Would you?
Sure, why not?
Thanks, Tong. You're my best friend who would never do anything to hurt me.
Not intentionally. Not on purpose.
Cool?
I mean, if you accidentally got in the way of a polymorph, then that's technically not my fault.
Of course, obviously. But if you would talk to him for me, that'd be great.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Alright. Is there anything that any of you want to do regarding the rest of the evening?
Nope.
Fleur, by the way. Is
Walk
Fleur
back through
still...
dark alleyways.
Okay. Fleur would eventually return. Oh, yes, and that reminds me. So, yeah, Fleur would return, but a little bit after she comes back, Harmony would also come back, and where did I put Fleur? Put her right there. No, that's Audrey. Come on, Fleur. All right, so yeah, that I'll need her token too. There we go. There's Fleur. So, Fleur comes out. He's talking with Romina while Tong is in the back. You can smell she's making cake, but if you like go in and ask, just like, not for you. You lost the tournament.
I think that would make, like, Arson and Daehoon start pouting.
No, Daehoon's huddled in a corner right now, rocking back and forth, trying to figure out what in the world this says. This has been like,
Just
what,
slowly
4
losing
hours
his
now?
mind.
Maybe 30 minutes? He has different papers out and he's writing it down in different formations in different ways. He's looking at maybe different alphabets, like he's writing Infernal down. He has no
Arson
clue
just,
what it
like,
says.
goes to him and, like, has a board and, like, red yarn. He's like, you're gonna need these.
Thank you so much. He's gonna start pinning stuff up.
Oh boy. So while all that is going on, Harmony would eventually come back. And she looks like she's been beat up pretty badly. Like she's bleeding a little bit. She's got as much of a black eye as you can tell from someone that has fur all over herself. She's walking with a
talking about
limp.
Liv, right?
Harmony.
Whoa.
Fleur?
Harmony.
Okay.
Harmony, what happened to you?
Yeah, I'm in the corner. I can't do anything.
It's nothing.
So you're
Drank a
beat
little
up
too
and all
much.
bloody and limping from nothing.
Yes.
Okay,
Harmony-
clearly bullshit.
You want to roll insight? You're welcome to it. And I will say, Arson and Gorza, if the two of you are going to be doing it, you do it at an advantage because, well, Arson, you're her age. Gorza, you've had teenage children.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
And I still rolled an 8.
Hell yeah, nat 20.
Let's go.
Hold on.
Arson's been beat up enough times.
Did I do this right?
Wait. Gorza, how old is your character?
She is. Get 1 second.
Is that what you were going for, Arson? When you gave him the thread?
Yes,
Going for what?
that's what
In
I
the
thought of.
Discord.
That's the only meme.
Absolutely.
So,
Kristen saw him slowly losing his mind and was like, I will contribute to this.
yeah, so Arson, with that natural 20,
Sick.
you're a teenager, she's a teenager. That's something you do when you're trying to save face.
Oh, okay. So our Harmony got into a fight and very much lost.
And from the looks of it, badly lost.
Okay. So is Harmony like gonna go up to her room or like what's she doing?
Well, she's limping along. Kind of looks like she's trying to make it so that Fleur doesn't notice, but because everyone else started speaking up, Fleur turns around. Harmony, what happened? It was nothing, Mother. Harmony?
Harmony, if you got into a fight, you can just tell us. Like, that's the least embarrassing thing that has happened today.
Yeah, this is a judgment-free zone, honey.
I know it's very much full of judgment, don't lie.
Okay, Sturbot is
We've
judging
all
you,
lost
but
a
you
fight
can go.
before.
I got jumped by people from
Oh.
my time. And a witch.
Wait, what?
Pardon?
So, you know how I'm
Someone
from the
time
future?
jumped you?
No, so, you know how I'm from the future?
Supposedly.
Well, looks like I'm not the only one that went back in time.
Yes, we've dealt with a number of people who suddenly found themselves back in time and murderous.
Something.
Unfortunately for me, this group of people that happen to go back through time, she looks at Florence. Were my bullies. Were people that bullied me as a child and still to this day?
I mean, I guess you're right. But wait, okay, I get bullies. I've had my fair share. Some of them probably are also trying to kill me, but you mean to tell me that they straight up just figured out a way to go back in time just to keep bullying you? I gotta say, their dedication is impressive.
They may not have had a choice because they're saying when I brought up the fact that that witch was with them, they say like she's our only way back.
So,
Clear.
when you time jumped, they got time jumped with you?
I don't know. I thought it was just my. I thought at best it was just my group. My group of friends, the four of us. At
Hmm.
worst, it just me.
Well, look at the bright side. If those jerks got time jumped, then that means that you're not alone, right? Your friends probably are also here.
Yeah, but
Unless you
well,
view that as a bad thing.
well, no, that would be great. Just where the hell are they?
Only
Well, it's a big
somewhere in the
world.
back. Yeah, it's kind of an entire planet that doesn't exactly have the ability to fly all that well.
Like, okay, when you time jumped, did you, like, when you arrived here, were you in the exact same place as you were in the future, or did you also shift, like, locations too?
Oh, why not just ask my entire effing backstory then?
Well, I mean, if you want help.
Right, so Harmony says that and he's like, oh shoot, and then Fleur slaps her on the back of the head. Right, language? You're not going to remember that, are you? Depends. I am so going to get punished if I ever get back home. Alright,
I mean, I guess you would already be punished, seeing as that.
alright. So, alright, then let's gather around the fireplace and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Arson, like, really quick, like, runs over here, grabs some pie, and then, like, sits down. He has, like, 2 plates, and he hands one to Harmony.
She said thank you in Elvish. Which, you at this point, know.
He understands thank you at the very least. I think he would also know how to say you're welcome. He, like, knows basic
Yes.
terminology from Duolingo.
Yeah. Did you do your Duolingo course yet today, Arson?
Not yet, but I have been using it recently.
Well, you better make sure you get to it today, otherwise the owl's coming for you.
Absolutely. If I don't get my Celtic down, he's gonna kick my ass, and that's gonna be bad.
Did you get your lesson done today? See. What did it cost? Mi familia.
No.
Alright, so is Arson just the only one that's interested, or the rest of you want to come gather around?
Come on, guys.
I mean, if they're approaching Daehun, then
Daehun, we're having a little break.
They're just,
break from this.
They're just gathering around the little fireplace over there.
but Arson does
sure.
walk over to get his attention.
Like, Daehun is straight up just, like, shivering right now, and, like, Arson just, like, slowly pulls him away. He's still holding the note.
As you touch him on the shoulder, Daehun like snaps around. His eyes are bugging out. He keeps flashing between his usual smile and like a blank face. What do you want?
We're taking a break, buddy. Look, when you come back, you'll be with fresh eyes, and you'll be able to crack it.
Okay, I can take a break. I can stop whenever I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daehun is gonna like pretend to drop the paper.
Arson notices that he doesn't.
Yeah, you
drop.
noticed.
Can I do perception to just know? I just want him to know that.
Sure.
With the combination of sleight of hand. Oh, that was with advantage.
Well, it was a 5, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a myriad of errors is happening right now.
Right.
You still see it. I mean, sleight of hand was 4.
That's true. So Arson is just like, yeah, you clearly just fucking put that in your pocket. Whatever. He just drags him to the fireplace.
No, please wait, my notes.
No, you can come. They'll still be there when you come back.
All right, Daeun's just gonna stare into the fire, gripping his thighs.
Well, as you all probably know, I am Fleur's biological daughter from the future. And I am also half Rakshasa. She says, kind of like rubbing her lips and to get the blood off. And being half Rakshasa, I get bullied. But that's not the only thing that I get bullied for. I also get bullied by homophobic people, or homophobic kids, or whatever, because I also have two moms.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah,
Hmm?
really great to be a child, right there. And let's see, got sent to a monastery to get a better environment. That's why I'm a monk. Actually, in the Monte Scalacti. That's the reason why I know where the door to Bahazar is. It's actually settled in my time. Both the mountains and the dwarf city are settled. Uh, After a little bit of training, my friends and I got paired up and told to go more or less explore the world, to help people. Heard about this witch that was causing problems. Went to go front her. She cast some spells. I wind up somewhere in the somewhere in the taiga, south of the Monte Scalacti. And being lost, I try to try to find my way to civilization. I eventually find my way here, and I didn't exactly have any money, so I was starving in the streets up until uh, mom's friend uh, um, well, I remind myself what her name is. Orit Thaler found me and brought me here, and then we had that confrontation where I called you a hot-headed freak of nature.
Yeah, thanks for that.
So, well, look, she transitions to Draconic. Look, you were a bully, just a sibling kind of way.
He's like, after all of you've learned about bullies, you think you would stop from becoming one, but he says it like teasingly.
Look, I still have some key. I can knock some sense into ya.
Oh dear, are you guys gonna fight again? That always ruins the feng shui.
It's just like, I don't know. I think in your condition, you have no right to be threatening me.
And that is more or less my backstory, or at least as much as I dare to say without threatening the timeline of the universe.
Yeah, how the hell is time travel gonna work with this?
I'm sure by causing some extreme
I mean,
time waves and causing people headaches, I'm sure.
yeah, because, like, your mom is, like, right next to you.
Don't remind me. I was trying to get out of this.
But wait, you said that you woke up in, like, a river, right?
The taiga, like in between here and the Monte Scalacti.
Yeah, so you all got basically teleported to random ass locations. If you were
Or
with a
maybe
group and with those other people, yeah, there's a good possibility that you all just woke up in random ass locations.
there's a high chance they woke up in the middle of an ocean.
Thanks.
No worries.
Unless there is like a connection.
Oh, so you guys all woke up in the middle of the taiga and just went in opposite directions because, you're kids.
Like, we don't really know how exactly this magic works, but
I mean, all we have to do to learn about it is find this witch and beat the everlasting snot out of her to learn what the heck she did.
That's true. This witch, was she old? She's probably still alive today.
I mean, she had the witch. She said the witch and the bullies were there to beat her up, so I assume the witch has a bit of a beef. What did you do? Like, call her fat and ugly? Did you do what we did with the dragon and call it names
Like,
before
Harmony
figuring
just
out
got
her idea?
teleported because they were, like, fighting her, but the bullies got teleported just because they were shitty.
Alright, look. She was old, fat, and ugly when we were fighting her 18 years in the future?
So, yeah.
She switches to the don't tell Liv I'm actually 15. And I think
Live will murder you.
I think this is this time era is 3 years before I was born.
Wait, you mean to tell me that you're younger than me? He also says this in Draconic.
You mean to tell me that Flair's gonna get pregnant in 3 years? Or 2 years, excuse me?
Yeah,
2
she's
years.
gonna fight a Rakasa in 3 years?
Jesus.
Damn.
Hey,
Those 3 years are really
Girl
gonna
gets a,
change her.
hey,
Hey.
look.
girl gets around, I guess.
Hey, look. I may be younger, but I can still beat the snot out of you.
Okay. The point is that if you want to find this witch and find your friends, that's totally plausible.
Guys, if Fleur gets pregnant, doesn't that mean she doesn't last with Liv?
Did you see just today?
Honestly,
Oh,
Let's
no.
go over the
honestly,
tiny.
Like, I don't want to say that ship is sinking, but
look. Hey, look.
I'd say it sunk long ago.
Hey, look. All due respect, Okasan. After what I heard today, it's possible that Better Miss Olivia is my other mother.
Yup.
Which is wonderful,
Wait.
because isn't someone trying to kill her?
And now you know what happened to me, so
wow.
we can move on from this.
Well, first things
Yes.
first, you're gonna need to get some first aid. Maybe a bath. You have a lot of mud in your hair.
Mud.
Yep, and good thing that Pasmir is high as a rock.
Cashmere?
Pasmir, it's infernal for mother.
I never learned
She
that
makes quite the role model, doesn't she?
Asmir. More like Asmir. I'm glad Liv is hot.
one.
I'll make sure to tell her everything
Wait,
you
no.
said. Arson. I'm sure she'll be most ecstatic.
Durban, please.
You all hear a crinkling of paper as Dahun pulls the note out of his sleeve.
And
Hey, Hoon. That
please
paper
don't
is
get
bad for
much
you, and you
about
know
Arson.
I fine, I'll cast it into the fire. And he goes
burn it.
to the fire.
Burn it, Dahoon.
I can't.
You
Well,
I have
must.
to figure
It
this
has
out.
its hold on you.
I can't let it go.
He just
You guys are
like
both
Carson
insane.
just like has his hands in his hands and is just like pushing him towards the fire. It's like you must.
No. And Dahun thrusts his hand into the fire.
It's like that fucking Lord of the Rings scene.
yeah, that is exactly what I'm posting.
It's like you
And
have
he
to throw it.
waits. Nice. And he pulls his hands back out. They're both a little charred, because fire.
Arson's like, I
But
can
I have
help with
fire
that. He has
resistance.
his water arm and it's just like bop bop.
Thank
Just
No more fire.
you.
I mean, I
It's
could.
done.
Tong's a Huli Jing, right? I. Okasan and I can read that language, or her native language.
Don't. I'm pretty sure it was in common, and I still couldn't figure it out. You can check my notes. And he glances over in the corner and just distances himself from there. He's never going back in this corner ever in his life.
It's like, there's even notes on the fucking ceiling. Jesus Christ.
I'll never go over there again. Thank you, Arson,
I
for
hope
freeing
you
me.
would go back over there to clean up the mess you made.
No, that corner is just gonna be, like, cordoned off. It's evil.
Or,
Dark energy.
Dark
or
energy.
just insane and full of insanity. Take your pick.
Well, that was a lovely story. Tong, do you want to, even though you didn't take part of the tournament, I feel real bad for you. You want to part of this victory cake?
It's some good cake.
Oh, wait, it
Wait, no,
really
I had
is.
the pie.
Not for the rest of you, though. You lost.
No worries.
Well, like, technically, she also lost.
I don't think it can count it as a loss when you get ambushed. The odds are stacked against you in that case.
Fine.
Here, you can have a third slice of pie.
Yay!
Yeah.
And need I remind you, I'm talking with Turku when we're done. For you.
Arson's just getting spoiled now.
You know what? Arson deserves it. Back off. He's a good boy who does his best.
Tong
Just, you know,
recognizes my potential.
some people just get murdered along the way, and then they have to go to jail, but it's okay.
Alright, the day passes, you get your long rest in.
Yay.
And Arson, you know who's waiting for you when you wake up?
Oh, who?
Turgu.
Oh, yay!
Time to make some
Arson's
big
gonna, like,
decisions.
see him and immediately double back and just book it to Tong.
I mean, it looks legitimate. Though he kept on saying, like, this isn't for you, but fine. I don't think I can stop you. In fact, why don't you make a transcript?
A transcript?
Like, copy it down.
Oh, okay. Like a copy for each of
Yes.
us.
Yeah, she'll hand you a copy.
Oh, sick.
It is terrible.
It is terrible? What do you mean?
The handwriting is terrible.
Oh. The person's just, like, looking at this and he's like, thanks, Tom. Okay, wait. Here's the thing, though. Canonically, Arson also has just absolute shit writing, okay? What if... What if he's, like, the only person who could understand Tong's handwriting because he, too, just has absolute garbage handwriting?
Genius.
I mean, roll an insight, but it's going to be a difficult check.
Okay. Come on, insight. I have technically a 6 in this, and yet I never roll high. Fuck me.
No, you can't read it.
Damn it. Alright. So yeah, he's just like, thanks, Tong.
It's like,
I'll make sure to get Daehun.
alright. This part looks like a common, but then it looks like it kind of transitions to whatever her language is. It's like, scratched out, rewritten in common, maybe. Which is weird because she's an Aura of the Scribes wizard, so she could actually erase what she wrote.
Alrighty. Well, so I guess I'm gonna go talk to Tong.
Turku.
Turku, right, sorry. A lot of T names. Hey, Turku, my not really friend, he says as he sits down.
Take it you slept well?
As well as you can with the night terrors.
I
So,
wouldn't know. I don't sleep.
honestly, my friend Audrey has the same thing, and I gotta say, pretty jealous.
Well, unlike your friend Audrey, she's that punk of an elf, right?
Hunk of a. Yeah.
Yeah, unlike her, I don't need a trance. I can remain fully aware of my surroundings without having to do that weird shite.
Arson is just like looking at this guy who has like the worst eye bags he's ever seen, and he's like, I don't know, man, maybe you should just take a nap every once in a while. It's like, I get you don't need it, but I think you could do with it.
Actually, you're not sure if those are bags under his eyes or if that's just a symptom of being a Kraken warlock.
Like, maybe it would also help with an attitude adjustment. Like, Turku actually isn't that terrible. He's just cranky. Okay, so I have given it a lot of thought, and I would like my soul back. Having said that, I I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't really trust you. Like fair? Like would you say that's a fair assessment?
Yes and no.
Cause like I get it. You're a guy of your word. Like you say you're gonna do something, you do it. That I can respect.
Well,
On the other
someone has
hand,
to.
right. So on the other hand, I very much highly doubt that you would do this out of the kindness of your heart.
What? You really doubt my own. You doubt my capabilities of being kind.
Your name is literally Turku the Terror.
Well, what can I say? People don't give me what I want, they lose a finger.
Again, see, it's talk like that. Anyway, the point is, I am just going to look soulfully into your eyes, and that is going to be my judgment. And I'm gonna do an insight check one more time. Oh my god.
Uh.
Arson just wants to know a simple question. Is this guy bullshitting him?
Nope.
And has and or just has like intent in general.
He's got a straight face, though. A guy with that kind of reputation, he's got to be hiding something. But otherwise, he looks genuine.
Okay.
Right. He's almost stone faced.
Alright. Turku, I'm gonna be straight with you. I don't trust you worth shit. But I do trust your word because that's like the one thing about you. So I guess with that, I will sign this, but I want a transcript. Deal?
Very well.
Alright.
I take it you want one that is better than what that fox lady
Absolutely. Are
showed
you
you.
kidding me? Dude, if you can read a single word off this, then fine, but absolutely I want my own.
Very well. Take out the papers and as you're signing them, he'll start copying them down. And with that, it's a pleasure doing business with you. And he will
Oh,
leave.
I wish I could say the same, he says as he shakes his hand.
And he leaves.
Arson's just gonna, like, be staring at his hands on the table, like, I'm sure this will fucking bite me in the ass one day, but at least I have my soul back.
Hey, Turku, how's it going?
Huh?
Oh,
Hello,
Daehan's
Paladin.
coming back because he doesn't sleep there.
Hello, Paladin.
Hello, Rogue,
Warlock.
maybe. Warlock. Oh, I thought you were
Oh
cool.
no.
Did you really
Daehun.
forget? Oh, whatever.
Yes, Turku the Terror, the one guy that Daehun really doesn't know. Everybody else does. It's like a celebrity to a homeschooler. Oh well.
I mean, to be fair, were raised in a basement.
Yup. I know absolutely nobody. Anyway, Daehun walks in, all Daehun like. Hello and good morning, everybody.
Hello. Guten Morgen.
Yep, it's a good morning.
That day here.
Mug.
That just simply means good morning.
Mm,
Hold on a moment.
Morgan. Good Morgan. Yes. Guten Morgan.
You
There
did
we go.
it! Yay!
Yay. How you doing, Arson?
Oh, you know, just doing what I do best. Finding
Smoking
contracts
weed?
that might fuck me over.
It's not what I thought you did at all. What
Don't
does it
worry
say?
about it. How was your morning,
It
Morgan?
was
Morning.
amazing. I cooked breakfast. I stabbed a tree.
What'd the tree do to you?
Hmm? Oh, it was in the wrong place.
Dale, you would
Yeah, I guess
see.
I'll do it.
You would see, unless Arson like put it away, you would see like a large stack of papers in front of Arson.
What?
Yeah,
What
don't
is
worry.
that?
I already told him about the decision Arson did. But, oh
Can
boy.
can I read some of it? I'm good at reading.
Arson is like, yeah, bud, sure. And he gives him Tong's transcripts.
No! Daehun. Oh man, he just flips out, throws the papers all around the room, and just runs screaming out the door. He's gone.
Arson's like, that was incredibly mean, but God, if it wasn't worth it.
Good job, Arson, Tong says.
He just gives the Tong like a huge thumbs up with a shit-eating grin.
You hear them outside, like attacking something. You're not even sure what it is.
Arson's like, I'm sure it's just a tree. We would be hearing screams otherwise.
If it were a tree, you might be hearing screams anyways, because it might be the one that someone's sleeping in.
It's
Yeah,
one of the
he's
trees
trying to cut
from
down a tree.
fucking The Wizard of Oz.
Um, what is it that you people want to be doing in the morning?
Well, after Daehun's
Arson is
done.
going to be tracking down Fleur for morning Elvish lessons.
Okay.
Starbun is studying other druid circles.
Okay. Are you just reading, or are you going to try to practice?
He's practicing the other stuff, seeing if he can break the barriers just a bit.
Okay.
Mostly Circle of Stars.
Uh, Druid's Druid's casting ability is Wisdom, correct?
Yes.
Roll a Wisdom check.
Got a firebend like a waterbender.
While that's going on, Gorza, Dehun, anything you're doing in the morning besides chopping down a tree with a sword?
Oof.
Is Fleur's
Same.
future daughter still around?
Yes.
What's her name again? I'm sorry.
So the
Melody.
name that you would all know her by is Harmony.
Oh,
Oh,
So
she is Harmony?
yes.
Oh.
That she follows the tiefling way of things. Goes by a virtue name. So her virtue name is Harmony.
Okay.
So her given name is Natsuko. So I don't think any of you would really know that unless you're paying attention during the party.
Which,
Let's see.
which,
Let's see. That's 7. It's a little hard to grasp. You know, you're trying to cross circle line or subclass lines,
mhm.
but you're eventually getting there, Sturbon.
Awesome.
nice.
Not to the point where you can use it outside of practice, but it's like when you're first trying something out for the first time.
All right.
All right, and was Gorza going to do something with Harmony?
Yeah, she's gonna go over to her and ask, is there anything that I can help you with in terms of your face? Because you're looking pretty rough, darling.
If you know how to take care of this, then yeah.
How
That
about a cold compress? That'll help with the swelling.
yeah, that would be great.
Okay, Garza's gonna go get some cold water, dump a cold washcloth in it, and cradle Harmony in her arms while she applies the cold compress to her poor
Aw.
black eye.
Can I hear Harmony purring as you're doing this?
Does that feel better, honey?
Yes. Yeah, that feels wonderful.
Just get lots of rest. You'll feel better soon.
Let's see. You didn't have anything else, Dayun, up until noon.
No, I had something.
Oh,
So this is highly dependent on what this culture is like, but if there's a common area where people who don't have contract work go for the day, like hired hands,
mm-hmm.
Dehun would like to go to that place and see if there's any around.
Any people looking for work?
Yeah.
Not at this time. It might be people later. It's getting nigh till noon, and you have an appointment to keep.
Okay. Then Dehun will go back to the bear brawler.
Let's see. How quickly would this get through? Oh wow. Okay. Very quickly. So everyone. So after about an hour or so, Turku would come back and say, "All right, all members of the Order of the Swan, I need you to meet you all at your ship."
Okay.
Okay.
Daehun's gonna jump on Hummer. Anybody need a ride?
I have wings. I can go there myself. I can
Well,
fly there
Vaj,
myself.
sorry. Anybody? Like, I mean, Liv can take a couple of people, and then that new elf homicidal lady has a horse.
I mean, I would love a ride if it's not too much trouble.
This guy's a war horse, as he smacks his side. Jump on.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And Daehun's gonna run off in the direction. Ooh, quick question.
Yes.
Do you like his color composition? Sorry, to Gorza. It looks like a hummingbird horse.
It's
The heck does
freaking
that look?
gorgeous.
Thank you. I can't really see color, so I don't know what it really looks like.
You can take my word for it. It's stunning.
Awesome. Thanks. All right, I really gotta go do something. Bye.
All right. Libertas isn't there. Where are the rest of the artificers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's all of them. Yeah, sure. He can be there. Are there any other tokens on this layer? Yeah, Daehun needs to be over here.
Oh yeah, Daehun causing problems for the DM.
No, not yet.
Oh.
At least.
Okay. I'll ask some villagers' names later.
Where the heck is Cerebon's token?
In hiding. You'll never find it. It's next to the counter in the bar.
Not on the Bear Brawler map.
Well, then it's very much in hiding and non-existing.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And I don't think Gorza has ever been to the Steel Swan.
No, definitely not.
Alright, so.
I actually didn't know we had a whole ass ship.
This is our ship.
Alright, so Gorza, when you get to the ship, it is a decently big ship. Though pretty much every ship in this harbor is the biggest ship you've seen.
Right.
What's interesting about this particular ship is it looks like its hull is made of metal. Yet it's still floating.
I suspect
see.
magic.
I told you Sturman's counter was in hiding.
They split when he tried to do magic.
Yes.
Right,
It's just a story from a Sturman.
yeah, Chomper is here too. In humanoid form. Let's see. Daehun, Gorza, Arson, Fleur, Liv, and Starabont. Yep, that is all the characters that I have tokens for. So when you get to the when you actually get on the ship, it looks like the entire crew has been amassed on the main deck. Turku goes up to the not quite to where the helm is. Over on one side, you see Silvar, and I don't know if Gorza has actually seen Chomper in her humanoid form. The rest of you would see Chomper in her humanoid form. Gorza, you would see what looks to be a teenage human girl with black hair.
Don't worry,
Oh,
teenagers are normal.
did we get a new party member? I didn't
Yep.
realize.
Every now and then, turns into a dragon, turns into a human, turns into a dragon.
Oh, that's... Oh, Chomper?
Yes, that's Chomper.
Yay, Chomper.
Oh my goodness. She's so pretty.
All right,
Morning,
take it.
Captain. You know what this is all
Hello.
about?
Is this a mutiny?
I don't know. That kobold just said get everyone on deck.
Okay, everybody prepare for battle. We may have to kill Turku the Terror.
That's
Daehoon's gonna
wonderful.
flip down his visor and ready his
Very
sword and
good.
shield.
Let's remember there are other options.
Yeah.
There's no need to fight just yet.
Just
Paladin.
yet. I hear it just yet. There's a probability for a fight. Why must both of you be fighters?
Arson's like,
I am not looking for a fight, though I am ready if people decide to do unwise things. He says, hopping up onto the railing.
It's like, what, 20 to 3? 20 to 1?
I'll die first.
That's wonderful. Yeah, kill Daehoon. He'll be able to summon a frickin' demon from another plane of existence, and we get to have a fun old day of watching a ship burn.
kill Daehoon.
That's better Daehoon. This one's been exercised.
Oh, better Daehoon has the demon now. Oh, that's why Daehoon's been having a conversation in his head, besides schizophrenia.
You know what? Kill Daehoon anyway.
Okay, sorry, we'll let you talk.
Maybe
So,
we'll let you talk.
I bet you're all wondering why I've gathered you all here. And I bet a number of you are wondering who in the nine hells I am. Well, let me tell you. I am Turku the Terror. I know, keep your horrified gasps to yourselves for the moment.
I'm trying not to laugh. Don't take it the wrong way.
Clearly.
Actually, how could you say?
The purpose of this is that the Order of the Swan is under new management. And what I mean by that is I now own all of you. Or, to be more specific, I own the Order of the Swan and all of their assets.
And who gave you that order?
Arson.
Arson doesn't have the ability to do that. He's an unpaid intern. He's so far down the ladder that he doesn't have any authority.
Yeah, I cannot. I have no way to give that to you.
Stop. Let him speak. It might be legal.
It's not legal. It requires, one of the three to actually... Actually, it requires all three of us to sign over the LLC.
Just let him speak.
That being the case, nothing is going to change. Just at least those of you that are working on the ship are going to be have a lower pay because I need to be paid. And
like I said, you don't have anything.
Before you female crew members complain about a wage gap, let me just say this.
I say we kill this guy and call it a day.
Yeah, let's do this. And
everyone is going to get paid equally for the same amount of work.
We've been doing that already.
If people have been working more than they're supposed to, and they've been getting paid more for that, well, that is technically fair. They are no longer going to be required to work longer.
Hey, I might actually get paid under this guy. You know what? I might be for this.
And you have your soul back.
You have no control over this.
And Arson,
Is-
you have your soul back.
Is your soul
Yay!
tied to the Order of the Swan?
He says
No.
as the charm around your neck shatters. That this charm that contains your soul shatters.
Okay.
And you feel new
Is that
life, or you feel new or old life back into you.
this is a weird feeling. Okay. That's what it feels like to have a soul.
This is not looking good, Liv.
Oh,
Turku,
Liv's gonna be fucking pissed at me
Turku
when she
now
comes
has
up.
control over the Order of the Swan legally because Arson's an idiot.
Yeah. I mean, I get my soul back and I might actually get paid. So overall, this is working well for me.
You are indeed going to get paid. You're no longer an intern.
Yay! Sorry, guys, but I'm kind of on his side now.
I feel like I've missed out on something.
Wait, what?
Nope.
Also, help me, Arthur. I'm stuck in Salt Lake City.
I feel sorry for you. And this is coming from someone that is a part of the religion where that's the headquarters.
Yeah, you're my only hope.
Unfortunately, I am just a lowly elder. I don't have any say. But not only am I a lowly elder, I'm also a non-Uton. So,
Damn.
yes. Arson just signed over the Order of the Swan to Turku the Terror.
We got dunked on.
Who wants to
I got
go?
my soul back though, and I might be getting paid. So
Arson, that's permanent. And do you want to work under this guy? Are
I
you
mean, if I get
absolutely sure?
paid,
We will pay you.
I thought you didn't care about money, Arson.
well, I do
Damn,
care
I
about
can't
the
bel-
fact that I don't want to do free labor. Labor laws are
What?
important,
You
guys.
don't want to be a slave? What's wrong with
They're-
you?
Yeah, I would prefer not to be a slave, actually.
Well, there actually are no labor laws.
I mean, this guy is giving me like free pay, so well, not free pay, but like fair payment or whatever.
You do realize I've been paying you your fair share.
Yeah.
Daehoon at least captains the ship.
Yep.
Sturbon is our lovable mascot. Gorza's muscle, and Fleur is HR.
Mom.
You sit around here and get high all the time.
Says you were high last night.
Yeah, you were high like 20 seconds ago.
You also missed
All right.
Harmony's incredibly tragic backstory.
Yeah, we also got Harmony's backstory.
I feel really bad for her.
All right, look. Turku, are you available to go over this in court?
I don't think Turku the Terror wants to go up against an infernal lawyer.
I don't think the courts want to go against me.
Oh
Well,
no.
actually, no. I think an infernal court will be able to handle you.
Arson's
Mhm.
just going to like
Idiot.
slowly go up to Liv, just like poke her on the shoulder, hand her the transcript of the thing, and be like, if you're gonna find a loophole, it's gonna be in this.
Liv looks over it and then looks over at Turku and then goes, well, there is one loophole. He's not a shareholder. He legally cannot sell you a share.
How did you get it? How do you legally
That
have
being
it?
said, I mean, if you want to buy stock in Order of the Swan, totally.
Oh, so you're saying you want me to Elon Musk you?
Sure.
You're not that evil.
You want to
Who's
bet?
Elon Musk?
You're
Yeah,
evil.
I
but you're not-
would push him.
He's evil, but he's not billionaire evil. There is a difference.
I'm a level 20 adventurer, bitch.
Yeah, but you're
Then
not a
why do you
billionaire.
Why do you want us? Go build your own ship.
Also,
You probably
your
have
Lazy,
the
that's
same-
why, Paladin.
What?
your patron's all watery though.
All right, wait, what did you say?
I'm lazy, Paladin.
You should have treasure stored up. Are you not investing?
Damn,
I have
I'm
plenty
like
of
happy
investments.
level.
This is
I
simply
already have
another
stock in
one.
the company.
Why? I feel like this comes right after our defeat in the arena for a reason. Why now?
Because you're emotionally vulnerable.
I am also, yeah.
Okay. In Daehun's defense, he's always emotionally vulnerable. Try
Exactly.
again, buddy.
I mean, I sent him into like a whole spiral just by showing him a piece of paper. So
Oh,
Yes,
he freaked the fuck out because of a Mercury.
I'm pretty
Hate
sure he
that
has
stuff.
schizophrenia, so yeah, it makes
I
sense.
had a
Actually,
demon
you know
that's
what?
what?
Hold up. Liv looks over at the contract and will look down at it and then scribble out any mention of arson and write in Daehun. Do you want to buy Daehun stock in the company?
I could have my soul back. I could have 2 souls. I would do that.
You
Yes, I'll have 2 souls.
you never signed away your soul.
That
Hmm?
the problem with that.
Also, technically speaking, Arson's soul isn't company property.
I
Yeah,
mean, I
my bad.
definitely got my soul back. Like that soul gem you gave me, like broke and everything. So
Are you sure it was yours?
I mean, fuck. If it was someone else's soul, wouldn't I be possessed?
Well, it's complicated.
It's very complicated.
God,
Something
The problem
you
with
know what?
crossing out Arson's name on those pieces of paper, Miss Olivia, is that that's a copy. I just
Yeah, but
I just filed the actual documents.
The
with
issue with that
who?
is Arson has no control over
Yeah,
like
Arson can't do anything legally for our company.
yeah. But I did definitely get my soul back, so I feel like as though overall I am really coming out on top after this.
Oh no, instead of being stuck in my bag for eternity, it's going to the soul wall now.
I'll figure it out. Hey, let me have my own choices with what happens to my soul.
Look, look, sweetheart. Me aside, you have no choices what happens with your soul.
So,
Yeah.
so
She then leans over to Turku and whispers, legally speaking, it's actually going to Lady Fiona, but I know how much he hates the soul wall.
Actually, legally speaking, it's no longer going anywhere but the soul wall at the moment because I took over all assets.
But yeah, but it's not an Order of the Swan asset.
Then how the heck did I gain ownership over it?
Take that up with an Archdevil. It was never a company asset.
Well, regardless, biggest change, new management, slightly lower pay because some other people need to get paid. Any
Wait,
other
you're going to start
questions?
you're going to
yes.
start paying these people negative money? Shit, why didn't I think of that? Huh.
Look, I wasn't going to tell them.
Do we get lunch breaks?
You got
Yes.
lunch breaks before.
You get longer lunch breaks.
Yay!
You
See,
have
guys, I
hours.
really think that this will be good overall.
Look, we do nothing but lunch and dinner breaks, and sometimes we fight. There is no more time we can spend on lunch or dinner breaks.
No, that's actually kind of true.
Well, that sounds like a party problem, not a ship problem.
Can we have
Yeah, but
40
we're
minutes?
part of the Order of the
minutes
Swan,
instead of
boss. You got to
30?
figure
Can we
this
have
out now.
5-hour lunch breaks?
That would
We
be
already have 5-hour lunch
wait,
breaks.
Oh,
wait.
Can we have
also,
5-hour
Miss
dinner
Olivia,
breaks?
you can no longer call Silver a slave.
He's not a member of the Order of the Swan.
Yeah, but he's your boss. I mean, Turku is. He's my boss too. Wait a
Actually, no,
second.
my boss is a
Yo.
goddess.
But what? Yeah, whatever. He's your legal boss.
No. Like, let me spell this out quite simply for you. She says, pulling out an infernal spreadsheet. It's like a fucking PowerPoint presentation, but without a projector. So you see, the way I originally had this ordered, right? For HR, you, Captain, Servon lovable mascot. Gorza came in later, but she's now muscle.
Yes.
And I was the CEO, right? And we had all of our ship mates underneath us. Unfortunately, though, real power of the company always laid in Lady Fiona's hands. That was until I severed all contact with her, to what she draws over it and like the paper shreds and half, and signed up a new contract with Lady Anna. Therefore, the only person that, legally speaking, Turku can come in and buy this thing from is either Lady Fiona or Lady Anna. And arguably, then it's only Lady Anna.
But the deities. Fine. I'm gonna just throw this rowboat into the ocean and see who reacts. He's gonna throw the oar over.
All right.
Wait, would you like me to turn that oar into a tree for you, or are you just seeing
I
if it's
don't
still?
know. If
I
he
don't know.
just,
A tree
I think if
or
anything, he's
maybe a
going to
bush.
piss off Poseidon first.
He's gonna throw the other oar.
If there are no other questions, then I will bid you all adieu.
Daehun's gonna throw the whole rowboat over.
Wait, no, Turku. I actually have a question.
Yes.
When the fuck is he going to stop this?
I'm sorry, what?
She points back over to Daehun throwing stuff into the ocean.
Daehun's gonna walk over to the gangplank and start pushing that over. Hey, boss, you gonna do
I
anything?
mean, technically
Bad man is right
speaking,
here.
like,
Well,
that's not going to piss off my patron, but it might piss off yours.
Yeah, Kraken boy.
This,
Take a
this,
crack
this,
at this,
this
and he
isn't even
pushes the
like
gangplank
a
over.
company thing. This is a warlock thing.
He's gonna go over to this rowboat now. Start throwing stuff in. You're endangering your employees, boss.
No, this is seriously a warlock thing.
Daewon, how much attention are you paying?
He's staring Turku in the eyes while trying to push stuff over.
Roll a dex save with disadvantage.
Okay.
Actually, you would roll disadvantage in either case because you're wearing heavy armor.
Yeah. Dex.
Yep.
Natural one.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
well,
something grabs you and you're dragged overboard and into the water.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's
well, shit. I guess Daehun's dead.
I like how none of us are reacting at all.
Well,
I'm
people
just
are in
over
shock.
here.
So what? Fuck, he's just in the water now?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gone.
Yeah, he's in the water, and Turku gives you all a cocky salute, and then backwards dives off the side of the ship.
Okay,
Oh.
well,
Is
Turku
it
can
still
breathe
holding on?
underwater.
We
Is
got
it
it.
still holding on to me?
We gotta get David.
What's
Do
your
we?
What's your Constitution modifier?
My
Actually,
con mod?
hold on. Let me check the drowning rules.
It's the same
It's
as the suffocating
2.
rolls. I believe it's 2 by con mod.
Sleep spells. Well, that's not helpful. You're under for a minute before you are thrown onto the docks.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay.
He got saved.
Was about to be like, I can polymorph him into a fish. That'll buy
That
us
would
some
have
time.
that would have been funny.
Do I lose any health?
Frankly, still polymorph him into a fish, please.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can hold my breath for a minute.
Oh, yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay.
11 damage.
Oh, that's nothing.
No, please, absolutely, just like polymorph him into a clownfish, Arson.
Well, that was fun. I think our new boss doesn't like us.
Well, Liv will grab Arson by the shoulders and like stare him in the eyes and goes, and by stare in the eyes, I mean, her neck's now fucking 90 degrees because she's short, but
very hard to intimidate him that way, but go on.
please turn him into a fish. For as much shit as I give you, I can put that all behind me just to give shit to Daehoon.
I'm not gonna turn him into a fish if it won't save him.
I'm already on the docks.
Sober arson's not fun.
We had a bonding moment last night.
We did. We bonded over
It was
pie.
Daehoon doesn't hate arson
Such
anymore.
an odd thing to bond over with Daehoon.
It was a thing.
He
Well,
quote
Like
unquote
anything
saved
in the
him
Order
from
of the Swan, it never was just about getting pie.
Yeah,
Are-
you hear
are
Tong speak up. Yeah, he saved him from my prestidigitated pie.
Are you two okay? Was it like a normal bonding moment where you finally realized that you can work together, or was it slightly homoerotic?
Slightly homoerotic for sure.
Thank you, Gorza.
Well, I guess the jury is in.
Daehoon walks back on the ship.
Well,
What y'all talking about?
you know what?
I almost
Lovely-
turned you into a fish. It was to save you. I don't know how we would get
Okay.
you back, but maybe just a fishing hook.
That would have been horrible. Thanks for not doing that.
Well, he could have turned you into a fish, and then Sturban could have turned into a larger fish and then ate you.
Yes, 8 is the word. Okay, well, are we gonna listen to this new guy? Do you guys really care about him? I mean,
Do you actually think we're going to listen to him? He has no legal power over us.
It's like, I mean,
we're
he's
technically
still very confident, but it's like all he really inherited was like a soggy turd, so.
Well, I mean, that's beside the point, but he legitimately has no legal way to do this.
also, if you guys just do enough work to pay your own bills and then nothing else, you're living the high life. You don't have to do any work.
Not what?
I'm talking to the ship's crew.
I fucking guess. Liv will take a second to look over the contract.
Yeah, he pretty much got ownership of everything that the owner of this one has. And in return is like minimum change, Arson gets his soul back.
Heck, honestly, I think this was like all wins, no losses, so.
Liv is namely checking the signature, because if Arson signed it, then it's void.
There's a second signature. Technically third signature.
Yeah. Kind of.
So there's Turkus, Arsons, and a third?
Yes.
Liv.
Can you even read the thirds?
It's Fleur.
It's obvious. It's Fleur's. She has very clear handwriting. Unlike Tong.
Aw, Fleur got me my soul back. Thanks, nice mom.
Liv just turns and looks over at Fleur, squints for a second, then looks over at Arson and goes, "No, that's still not legal."
Yeah, but it happened.
Not because of Fleur, but because as soon as a minor put his name on it, it became void.
Oh. Wait, what is the age of
What?
Well, technically, minors can sign contracts if it's also like with a legal adult.
Which is her.
Yeah, but Fleur's not your legal guardian yet.
I mean, isn't she technically?
Technically.
No, we haven't sent in the adoption papers yet.
Because you're not married yet.
Yeah. We got sidetracked with the
Alright,
whole we should take a break and
Arson it can technically be considered an emancipated minor.
That's true.
Yeah.
Since I don't have a guardian, like, I would just be an emancipated minor.
that,
All right.
well, there are two problems, right? You are a minor, right? Which means warlock contracts, generally speaking, don't apply to minors. Keyword warlock.
Wait, guys. He took our house.
The house was legally never ours.
Oh, that's true. It's not. It's not ours. We stole it. Yeah,
You're
we never filed.
squatting.
Yeah, pretty much.
No. But legally speaking, it was squatters' rights.
We should
Oh,
probably
we're
get back.
homeless. I've been homeless for most of my life.
That being said, legally speaking, I don't think. Hey, Tegan, did we ever get a deed to the ship?
You did?
Yep.
Oh,
It doesn't have my
neat.
house though. Let's go.
Actually, I believe your house is Order of the Swan property.
It is not. I paid with my own money.
Which is Order of the Swan property?
No, it's not. It is mine.
No,
It is
you don't
signed under my
understand.
name. It is mine.
You don't understand unless he changed something about this,
Well,
which, mind you, is still
No,
not
no, no.
legal.
What? No, like my
Well,
house.
okay, yes, it's under your name, but
but if you have
the second problem,
a
you can't legally sign binding contracts without your soul.
What?
Yeah, no, that's actually like a legitimate thing.
I'm hearing two voices at once. What's going on?
Oh,
that was probably on my end. Someone came into my room because I half share a bedroom with my nephews when I'm down here in California. So,
well, okay, so you see, Daehun, right? Legally speaking, Arson can't sign contracts because he doesn't have a soul.
Stop. Just the house I bought in this town is mine.
Oh no, I'm saying that this thing is completely void because he's. Well, hold up, Arson, take
We're
off your
arguing
sign.
two different points here. I'm gonna go until
Yeah,
you, the lawyer,
don't keep
figure it
throwing
out.
things into the ocean.
What?
Don't keep throwing things into the ocean. You're gonna piss off the wrong god, or maybe the Kraken. And even if you don't, nature's going to be fucking pissed. And if you fuck with Sturbon's nature, you fuck with Sturbon.
I'm returning wood to its own. What's wrong with that? Damon's gonna walk off the ship before anybody can respond. He's very scared.
Okay, no, seriously, Arson, take off your glasses.
I guess I do it.
Great. She's going to pull you down so you're eye level with her, and she's going to use the light cantrip, sort of like an optometrist would use to like scan the back of the retina. No. No. Sweetheart, that's not your soul.
Hmm.
Do you want me to give you your actual soul back?
I mean, I've asked before and you basically just said no, but yes, I do want my soul back.
Cool.
I mean, obviously I wouldn't have done all this if I didn't want my soul back.
Cool. Follow-up question. This one for Sturbon.
Yeah, what's up?
What do you know about soul homunculi?
So,
I'm going to take the sound silence as nothing. Wonderful. So there's this little known thing that can sometimes happen in the Nine Hells, right? Um, in the pits of Phlogistos, shit sort of starts to fuse together every now and then, and you get these weird, massive blobs of viscera and flesh. Because multiple souls come in contact and fuse together. So, do you want me to try and take that soul out? Arson?
Sorry, what?
Do you want me to force your soul in, possibly running the risk of you growing like a third arm or tendrils, and be in excruciating pain for the rest of your short but miserable life? Or do you want me to extract that soul?
I guess the second option.
Great. Fleur?
Yes.
Can you run down to the cafeteria, get me a dish rag, and soak it in vodka for me?
Okay.
Um, Wonderful. Gorza, run into the captain's chambers. Back when Daehun was still possessing and sleep all that well, there should be a set of shackles and manacles in there. So can you get them for me?
Of course. On my
Thank
way.
you.
Liv, as you're saying this, you pass over Harmony, see that she has a black eye.
Wonderful. We'll get
And
to that when we get to it.
has a black eye, kind of has looks to be a little bit of blood still on her face, more or less.
Sturwan,
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to stand by with a healing spell ready, okay?
Why?
I might die. It's okay.
Well, preferably we're not going to kill you. Well, actually, we are. It's going to be a very slight killing, though. We'll unkill you very quickly.
Cool.
But you might lose a lot of blood if you don't have somebody with a trained healing spell on the side. And unfortunately, Chomper's all the way over there and in human form. To which Liv will lean over around the mast to look over at Chomper and goes, "By the way, cute armor, honey." Before leaning
Thanks.
back to Arthur. Okay. She'll put your aviator sunglasses back on and pat you on the shoulder. Now, I'm going to need you to take off your shirt.
Uh, okay. It certainly is something. Like his torso is just made out of rock. His water arm starts like about his shoulder.
This might be a bit. Silvar,
Yes.
uh, you tend to have big, smashy things.
And
You got something that can touch her rock.
uh yes.
Wonderful, get over here.
But you're asking for something to get through rock. I have a rock hammer.
I She looks over at Arthur and goes, "How attached to having a chest do you got?"
I don't know, Liv. How attached are you to having a chest?
Hit or miss. That being said, my tits are probably my best asset. Look, okay, fine. No, so far we're gonna need something more precise. Do you have like a pickaxe?
Pickaxe, no.
Wait, I got it. Tegan, you're a high enough level artificer.
Yes.
Uh, uh, just please, can you can you like make stonecutters tools?
I make them?
Yeah, you know how artificers just can sort of poof tools into existence.
I, the DM, do not remember this. That being the case.
It's like right tool for the job is like a second level ability.
Third level, you know how to produce exactly the tool you need. With Tinker's tools in hand, you can magically create one-sided artisan's tool. So yes. Yeah,
Wonderful.
can.
Great, can you do that for me really quickly?
Sure.
Actually, you might as well come over here. You're probably more skilled in artisan's tools than I. Cool. You got the rag, got the manacles. To which Liv will grab Arson's wrists, look down at the water wrist, mutter fuck under her breath, and goes, "Hey, Arson,
Mm-hmm.
this is only going to hurt a little bit. The real pain is coming soon, okay?"
Cool.
To which she'll use prestidigitation to freeze your arm solid. And she will chain you up to the mast. And then we'll go. Now, she'll wring a few drops of the vodka into her own mouth, test, see that it's high enough proof, and then just shove the rag into your mouth, Arson.
Okay.
This is for pain, and also to stymie your screams, to which she'll help direct Tegan to help remove Arson's heart while it's still beating in his chest.
Okay,
Not roll what?
So, first of all, his skin is made of stone.
Yes.
Everything else under there appears to be flesh.
This is a sharp enough knife. Either way, yeah. So then, oh well, no, never mind. This makes it a lot easier. Oh damn. She looks up at Arson and gives him a thumbs up with her covered in his own like slightly sizzling blood. Did not know this about you. It's just your skin. Neat. To which she'll rummage through her things in her bags, pull out the briefcase full of souls, and then what appears to be like one of those comically large syringes that like with a hand crank that looks like it comes from the fucking 50s. Yeah, it doesn't look comfortable, Arson. But she's going to pierce that into your heart and then start cranking furiously.
Miss Olivia, roll an Arcana check, Arson, Constitution.
Constitution save or?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Charo would have been resummoned, yeah. The lion is absolutely helping.
Okay then. So Miss Olivia, you're going to go through the rest of the process unhindered. Arson, it hurts like hell, but you remain conscious.
Cool, because that's what I want to be right now, conscious.
Yeah, unfortunately we haven't invented anesthesia yet.
I mean, I guess you have the option to fail.
No, I'm kidding.
So as soon as she gets that soul out, kicking and screaming, uh, it pops out into a neat little vial, much like the other one she keeps in her briefcase. Realizes none of the vials in her briefcase is actually missing, and then decides to just pocket it, not putting in with her briefcase, because she's not quite sure what the fuck this is, and will need time to study it. Before rummaging through the briefcase and Arson, since you're still conscious through teary eyes, you might be able to catch this. Um, that little shit, Arson, is written as a tag, and she pulls out like what appears to be a nice little blue gem. There's a flame flickering inside because you're fucking fire ganassi.
Fuck.
And she just sort of looks at you like, I'm sorry? Before shoving it like just like a handful into her heart, into your heart, Arson. Uh, and looks out, and then will motion Starbond to quickly start healing you, so the wound will seal.
I'll assume that he does since both Ender and Alex have left.
Yeah, and she will then pull out some bandages and her sewing kit and give you like impromptu stitches. And mind you, she's having to work around the fact that she cut out like a chunk of like granite. Because I can presume it's a type of igneous rock.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
To sew the flesh back together that like isn't quite all the way sealed, and will then slot the granite back into place and looks over at Arson and goes, "Not sure if this is going to properly graft naturally, right? So." You made it this far, sweetheart. You're almost done. This is going to hurt like a bitch, though. Uh, she says, using prestidigitation to make like a fucking blowtorch and a mask for herself, as she like slits it over her face to basically solder the two pieces of stone together, like heat them up enough so it starts melting, and then we'll quickly bandage you.
Roll for me, Miss Olivia. Let's say 48.
48.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so half of that, you take 12 points of fire damage.
I do, or Arson does?
Arson.
So 12 points?
Yes.
You said half?
Yeah.
Yes. Man, that is twice in a row that the highest roll of a set of dice was the last one.
She will then take Arson's glasses off slightly to see if he's still conscious or actually passed out.
Did I do like a constitution save to see if I'm passed out or not?
Yeah, go ahead. If well, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you're still conscious.
Holy shit, you're the first person I've ever done this to that stayed conscious. Or didn't die.
He's like muffled through like the rag, like the alcohol helps.
You are lightheaded though.
Yeah, like Arson's like barely there.
Liv nods and goes, yeah, that's sort of why I said vodka. Prince Freeze the rag also didn't burst into flames. I mean, I'm glad it didn't, but you know.
It's like fire magic rolls.
But she'll actually take the rag out of your mouth so you can speak properly. Okay, okay. I'm sure you're feeling just fucking wonderful, right, man? Um, can you? She will unshackle you from the mask and goes, "Can you stand up?"
Um, I'm just gonna roll like a d20 and we'll see. No. He like tries, but like his legs buckle from beneath him.
Great. Will throw your arm, your not water arm, what she, by the way, would have melted, um, over her shoulders, and will help you very slowly into the captain's quarters. Uh, and then we'll pop her head back out just as she's like in the doorway with you and goes to Tegan. Hey, if Daehun asks why Arson's in his bed, tell him to go fuck himself. Cool?
I'll be sure to say that you said those words.
Fair enough. She'll lay Arson's Daehun's bed so Arson can rest.
All right. So you have pretty much the rest of the day.
Yeah,
Daehun.
I'm gonna have to jump off really quick because my mom got home and I gotta help her with furniture moving.
All right.
I will say, Soul, just before you hop off, as soon as Arson wakes up, there's a fucking itemized bill.
Oh, I'm sure. At least it's itemized.
Oh, Liv is nothing if not punctual.
Like those are cheaper. Like life hack. If you go to the hospital, you should ask for an itemized bill because they're typically less expensive than just regular bills.
Fortunately, even as a paid intern, you are technically on company health insurance,
Yay.
and since we're owned by a celestial, by a literal goddess, it's fucking good health insurance.
Yay.
Hey, half of the reason Liv switched over to Anana was for a dental plan.
All right. Sounds good. I'll catch you guys next
Anyway,
week, all right?
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Bye.
All right. So there are only two things that I really want to get done tonight. Daehun, if you're still there,
Yeah.
unless that training thing at noon is something that you want to roleplay, I don't have anything else. The rest I can take care of with Lunar.
Yeah. I'd like to go through that
All right.
really quick with the captain. It should be a couple minutes, if that.
Well, it's D&D, so it could take longer than you think. But oh well.
All right.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. I think you're the one that wanted an appointment with me.
Yes, sir. My name is Daehun Stormbender. I'm probably on one of your watch lists. I'm sorry about that. Um, Simply put, as you probably know, recently I've introduced 8 new guards to your regiment that I pulled from up north. Sorry about that. Um, Tried to keep them from getting killed. But my main question is, this is the only thing I have to ask you. Is it okay if I give them supplemental spear training?
That is, I mean, they are technically under your hire, though they are with us, from what I understand it, temporarily until you find work for them elsewhere.
All right then. Thank you. Oh, really quick. They
Yes.
are under my hire specifically, and this is a question. Sorry. They're under my hire specifically, um, and not the Order of the Swan, right?
From what I understand, yes.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry, we recently had a business deal. I don't always want to call it a merger with Turku the Terror.
I feel
So
sorry for you.
yeah, we're gonna try to screw him in every way possible.
I
Don't tell
wouldn't
him I said.
recommend that.
I know it's Turku the Terror, but I mean, it's a ship. It's a good. You know what? We're not supposed to talk about the ship, are we? We're not because it's illegal. Okay, basically, for your information, tell your friends at the bar if you want to. We have a flying ship. It can fly. You can go see it in the harbor. It has a metal hull. It's really cool. Tell literally everyone you possibly can about this. Okay? Cool. It's supposed to get out to spies and all that, and it'll be taken down eventually. Anyway, have a good one. I hope that no criminals give you any problems. Bye.
Have a good day, sir.
Daehoon walks out. All right.
I guess.
Cool.
Have a good evening then.
Yeah.
Neat.
All right. So, Lunar, the two things I want to take care of, one of which you already said can take care of that later, which I pretty sure was in character. Harmony.
Oh yeah, that was a later thing. Basically, uh, after dealing with her fucking adopted son, uh, she'd deal with her actual fucking daughter, basically just asking what happened. Uh, and then
No,
depending on how out of things got with Beleth, there might be a report of a murder during Fleur's birthday party, but that's about it.
nothing happened, Pasmia.
Is far when he's saying nothing happened.
Yes.
Cool. Harmony doesn't have Fey ancestry, does she?
No, she doesn't. At least, gameplay-wise, she doesn't.
Yeah, she literally has Fey ancestry, but you get what I'm saying.
Yes. Functionally,
Poggers.
no, she doesn't.
That's a her problem, and she would know that for obvious reasons. Uh, Liv would use suggestion to look Harmony in the eyes and using her devilish charm, going, now, don't lie to your mother.
Well, what's the wisdom save?
18.
Okay, Harmony.
Well, DC's 18 is wisdom. Though I think you knew that.
Yes, I saw that. Okay, how accurate is Roll20 to D&D Beyond? Accurate enough. Hold on, make sure that is normal.
Poggers. She's compelled to tell me the truth.
Yeah, but let me read the thing. Pursues course of act. Okay, so you just say don't lie, so it's like but she remains silent.
Speak, or I'll charm you more.
What the? I know what you're trying to get at, Vesmir. But,
Look, who needs to be kneecapped, sweetheart?
I don't know if they need their kneecaps taken out, but definitely don't want to be bullied anymore.
Just give me names.
She'll give you some names. They're bullies back from my time. So, leave the witch to me.
Oh,
I have some business with her. If I can ever get strong enough.
Liv motions to her own chest and goes, I promise I won't do anything. Your aunt, on the other hand, oh, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Uh, Liv will kiss Harmony on the cheek and then pat her shoulders and run off to go give the list of names to Sorath because she doesn't want to be in the room when Bella finds out that her favorite niece is getting bullied at all.
So you're doing the sibling thing where you're leaving it to the other sibling to take care of.
Yeah. You're the oldest, Sorath. You should do it. And then she'll run off.
Alright. I take you don't have anything else that you want to do during the day?
Liv herself? Liv is gonna look at whatever the fuck she extracted from Arson, but that's about it.
Alright. I will give that a thought over this next week.
Yeah, because it sure as shit wouldn't be Arson's soul, because Arson's soul was not Order of the Swan property.
Alright. Now, this next part, and I am glad that is just the two of us in the call for this. It is now Gorodan the Ninth. Fleur, Teresia, and Andrea's birthday. And so days passes, now a new day on their birthday. And when you are getting ready for the day, one of the first things that you will be like practically immediately as soon as he comes out of his room, is Miss Livia, may I have a word with you?
Yo.
Look, I know you are dead set on getting Miss Vanderbilt. But let me just say this. Don't do it.
Watch me.
Alright, your funeral.
If I die, I die. But if I do die, I'm going to haunt your ass. That is not just a threat, that is a promise.
Oh, good morning, Libetta. So, have you been giving Miss Olivia the rundown of how things are going today? No, not really. I was just saying that Liv shouldn't do a certain thing that she's planning on doing. Yes, that. I have to agree with him, Miss Olivia. That is, as much as I would like to see my daughter again, I would caution against it.
Yeah, it's too late. You're coming. Come on.
What? You're dragging me into this?
Yeah.
I suppose this is a motherly thing that I have to do.
Look, did you really want me to drag the fairy into this?
Oh, don't worry, Miss Olivia. I got your back. Just from way back. From the other side of the tavern. Wait, no, that was
Yeah.
that wrong
Thanks,
accent.
Liberta.
No, that was the wrong accent. Oh, don't worry, Miss Olivia. I got your back. Just from the way back, from the opposite end of the tavern.
I was actually more worried about you turning into her like a potted plant or something.
I like her. I'm not gonna. Well, I like Fleur. I'm not gonna do that to her mother. As much as she hates her.
Oh, I mean, you could undo the turning into a potted plant thing. Actually, that might be a good plan C. Yeah, Ron, you might want to tail us from like 10 feet back.
And that was my attempt of having Iran pull a Ryuji when you find out Kawakami's a maid.
Okay, so yeah, come on, you gotta go see your daughter. Your daughter's gotta go see your granddaughters.
Yep. This is going to be painful.
Like, physically or psychically.
Psychically.
Wait, hold up. Liv is going to run back upstairs to her and Fleur's room, uh, pull out the company brain cell and put it in Fleur, and then run back downstairs.
What?
Okay, I'm good. The Order of the Swan has one brain cell that's shared between all of us. Now Fleur's stuck with it, so Liv's immune to psychic.
That's what you think. Okay, so the two of you head out. And how insistent are you having Vierna in the cauldron or on the broom?
Oh, shit. If Liv could carry Vierna, she would.
But, like,
She's trying to make sure Vierna doesn't run away. Bladesingers are fast, man.
Alright, so you get to the castle. And now, let me ask you, is this going to be in the morning or like pretty much first thing in the morning?
Probably like first thing in the morning.
Because the party is going on for a couple days and starts in the morning?
Yeah. Yeah. That being said, if the drawbridge is up, she's going to fly past the gatehouse attendant, flipping them off.
As you're going through the streets, you would hear the town crier saying that foreign allies assist in relieving the siege of Waldemar. And today, we celebrate a birthday, the entire city. Be sure to watch how much you drink.
Oh damn! Thanks, Fiona. You actually pulled out that ad in the newspaper. She is still flipping off the gatehouse attendant, by the way. Just because she's had a history with these poor idiots.
Alright, so when you more or less hover into the courtyard, you are kind of confronted with a bunch of guards, as until they see Lady Verna. Like they come over cautiously, like spears at the ready, and they see Lady Verna. Like, oh, official business then.
It's more of a family ordeal, but yes.
Take it you're here to see Lady Vanderveen, then.
Yeah, precisely.
Alright. Uh, Follow me.
Wonderful. Liv doesn't get off the broom, by the way.
Vierna does. But she follows the guard. And you are, in fact, led inside. There isn't a
Yeah.
whole lot of room for flying upwards.
Oh, Liv can hover off of the ground. It's fine. That being said, Char's in the cauldron, keeping a very keen eye on Vierna.
Alright, and eventually get to a room. Knocks. Come in. Right, is it? What is it? You have guests, my lady. We'll let them in. The guy will open the door and gesture for you to enter.
Wonderful. Liv will let Vierna enter first.
This room is a decently sized room. Looks to be a living space. And you see at one couch, well, yeah, cushioned chair, you see what Princess Tilvaris, and in the other you see a lady who is just as pale as Fleur would be if Fleur inherited any of her drow ancestry. What if she inherited the dark skin of the drow?
Neat.
Ah, it's good to see you, Mother. And who is this?
Liv will hop off the broom, to which Shara will jump up onto it, and Mrao, sort of like the fucking lion in, I forgot the name of the company, but that movie company with the lion logo. Except since he's a cub, it's less of like an intimidating roar and just a cat meowing. To which Liv will bow. Miss Olivia Felrood, at your service. To which she'll see the princess and go, "Yo, hey, princess!" Completely breaking any facade of having like court etiquette.
Tilvaris shakes her head while looking at the ceiling. Zive, I hear things. Well, I forgot her name. The way I hear things, Dagmar, you haven't told me much of anything. Such as what? Oh, the casual fact that I have some grandchildren. I'm pretty sure I did tell you. No, you didn't. Right, Dagmar kind of looks like she thinks for a moment. I guess I haven't. Well, not like it matters too much. Dagmar looks like she is holding back some anger. Not that important. You would think that your own mother would want to know that she has grandchildren. Or your father.
Liv will use precipitation to make a bucket of popcorn and sharing it with Shara as she watches on. She'll then offer Princess Tavares some.
Might as well. This is gonna take a while. Like you cared about the rest of us. We did care about you. Is that so? Did Lady Illustrae tell you to say that, or is this genuine? It's genuine, Dagmar. And it is awesome.
There's obnoxious slurping as Liv has conjured up a movie soda to drink while she's watching this.
Your friend is very uncouth.
And yet I was hired personally by Her Eminence right here.
You can't be serious.
No, like twice actually.
First time was indirectly. What was through alternative means. The other is more direct. They are going to be taking charge of the expedition into the Montes Galacti.
Yeah, you could say we're like hot shit.
What business brings you here, Mother? Dagmar points over to you. Dagmar points over to Liv. She brought me.
Liv still eating the popcorn that she's sharing with her Hawaiian familiar and the princess of this fucking country. As if this was a normal Tuesday. Stops eating for a second and goes, "Oh, yeah. Your daughters are having a fucking birthday party. Show up."
As much as I would love to. Dagmar
That's
scoffs.
not a,
Dagmar scoffs.
That's not a request.
I am unfortunately busy. Then Tolvar says, "Actually, Dagmar, Fraulein, Frau van der Veen, why don't you take the day off?"
Shara Morale. He's like, "You're right, Shara. It's not a request. It's a threat."
My lady, the matter with the Calbian Empire in the past few weeks has just gotten worse, and it's no telling whether whether the ambassadress to them, Dagmar, take the day off. Take the day off. Go celebrate your daughter's birthday.
Liv pipes up, realizing the hearing situation in the Calbian Empire. Yeah, we caused that. She looks actually proud of herself. To which she'll pull out the now deceased Calbian Emperor's Blimpie subway card and like hold it out. See, I even took his fucking wallet.
No one in the room looks amused.
She will slide that back into the Calbian Emperor's wallet and put it back in her bag. Actually, technically speaking, I didn't commit regicide. I think it was the eclipse, actually. Your daughter did murder a bitch, though.
I'm surprised you know Teresia, but that doesn't really surprise me that
No,
much.
Fleur murdered a bitch.
Fleur? Fleur couldn't even hurt a fly.
No, Fleur, like, fucking Eldritch blasted him.
Eldritch Blast. You mean
Yeah,
to say she's a
blank.
Warlock?
Actually, hold up. Liv will get up, giving the popcorn bucket to Shara, who is now thoroughly engrossed in eating all of this popcorn, forgetting to share with Princess Telvaris. As she will open up the door and look out, and goes, "Hey, Aran, you out here?" Aran,
There's just silence.
you fucker, get in here.
You just see a butterfly.
You know what? That fucking works. Come on, enter the room. She is motioning Butterfly Aran into the room.
Butterfly flies into the room.
Yeah, that's her patron. His name's Aran. He's a fairy. Surely, you must have heard that your daughter is a member of the Order of the Swan?
My daughter comes up with a lot of stories. She seems to think that she was neglected as a child and has come up with a bunch of stories.
No, that one I'm actually starting to believe. You sound like a shitty mother. That being said, it seems to be generational trauma. She looks over at Virna and like sort of like motions like, "I'm sorry, but it really seems like generational trauma."
You best hope that whatever this family curse does not pass on to Harmony.
From what I understand, it doesn't. Harmony seems fairly well adjusted, at least when it comes to us.
Well, regardless, I don't think that we are going to be leaving without you. So, up and Adam, we're leaving.
Yeah, no, I stronged arm an archfey to turn you into a potted flower if you say no.
Dagmar looks over at Tilvaris and she just waves her away while she takes a sip of what looks to be tea.
Liv, before leaving, will look over and go, "Oh, wait, right." To which she will hand an envelope to Tavares.
I will see what I can do, Miss Pleasure.
Well,
given that I am the sovereign of this country, I make no guarantees.
I mean, I'd love to see you to show up, and yeah, there's an invitation slipped in there, but that's more so a list of everything we'll need for the expedition.
Very well. Till Dagmar will say, "Oh, very well. Just give me a moment," and she will stand up, and you can see that it's got a bit of a. You can how to put this? She's pregnant.
Oh damn! Liv will whisper to Shara, and go, "Wow, neat. A new child for her to abandon."
It's, she'll not go over to the exit, but go over to a different room. Is it? Do wait till I am dressed.
Uh, Liv will move over, but like not trusting, is making sure that like she doesn't just fucking buck.
After probably 15 minutes, she comes out and carrying a child. Looks to be 1, 2 years old.
Neat. Liv will prestidigitate a party popper and then pull it over Vierna and go, "Congratulations, you're still a grandma." With that characteristic uncouthness of Liv.
She kind of scowls at you. She'll go over to Dagmar. You always were a sickly child. Let me have him. She'll hand the child over to her mother. And I take it that we should probably get a carriage for you. I don't think that riding on a broom would be very appropriate, she said, glaring in your direction. But obviously
Liv
not.
was checking.
But obviously not directing the statement towards you.
Yeah, Liv is checking in the cauldron and goes, "Yeah, I don't have my pregnancy cauldron. Or my child's cauldron. So you probably should get a carriage." To which Liv will whisper to Shara, just loud enough that the princess could hear, going, "Hey, remind me if when I see Auntie at the party, um, to get like a cast iron pot for small children." Shara will meow like an affirmative. All right, cool. Well, you want to get that carriage then, and we can be off.
Yeah, they'll have the guards arrange a carriage, and you'll be off back towards the barrel roller. And that is pretty much all that I wanted to get taken care of. Though the streets are getting a bit crowded at this point as people begin partying.
Meet. Poor Fleur.
Yeah,
Poor Fleur.
yeah. You